Yo, what is up, everybody? Oh, dang, my camera just went crazy. That's so pixelated. Oh well. It's not like I don't have Wi-Fi, like it's right next to the modem, or to the Wi-Fi router. Yo, Chaos, what's up? Alright, so Jagex fixed Wintertard and got Wintertard. Jagex fixed Wintertard and Tard. Why do I keep saying Wintertard? Wintertard and Guardians of the Rift. But I don't know what they did, so we're gonna find out, because King Condor made a video and we're gonna watch it. Been a bit of a rough morning, loneliness hitting. Yo, good thing I started streaming. I was gonna stream earlier, but then I decided to like edit for a minute and then I got distracted for like 5 hours. I was like, it only take me 30 minutes to make the thumbnails. Okay, let's see what's happening with Wintertard and Guardians of the Rift. That's kind of
Guardians of the Rift is about to get some love apparently through poll 82. Jagex said this was coming 6 months ago when they did the Chambers of Xeric changes poll. You might remember at poll 81. Possible controversial questions in here, so hold tight. If you don't know what to vote on, just vote what I vote on, because I've always got the best and most educated opinions in the community.
True.
And if you disagree with me, that's fine too. You're entitled to the wrong opinion. So, poll 82, minigame makeover. Let's have a look. Everybody loves a good minigame. Wrong. We fucking don't. Whether they're for fun or a training method or somewhere in the middle, nothing beats enjoying a minigame with your fellow scapers. Completely incorrect. Stuff to improve on this winning formula, but our latest quality of life poll details some proposals that aim to do just that. Wintertard, everyone's favourite minigame. Let's have a look. We'll start off with the Pyromancer's Stronghold. Is that what it's called? Right, okay.
Right.
Wintertard's Frozen Prison is a second home for most of
Right.
you, since the way damage is calculated means that it's currently optimal to try and knock out all your fire making XP while you still have 10 to 17 HP. This massive advantage means that the early stages of the new adventure can turn into a real grind and feel far too restrictive. It's shit. That's why I don't do it. Alright,
Shit.
the changes we're presenting today aim to make Wintertard feel like a fun activity at every stage of account progression and less like something to get out of the way early. That's good. Take away the time between match start and XP get. Well, no, they've made it, it's only a minute between games now, right? They made it faster between each Wintertard cases, so you have time to bank and come back. I don't think that's too bad. It's only a minute now. The XP gets really good too. So the warmth meter, our first change replaces your hit points with a warmth meter, which serves as an alternative resource for...
Yay! Now I don't have to go in there with 100,000 fish. Woohoo!
the Wintertard to damage you and for you to upkeep. Okay. With the addition of the warmth meter, the Wintertard will damage your warmth instead of your HP. For example, you're wearing warm clothing and have 3 or more braziers lit, you'd suffer 6 to 12% warmth reduction from the Wintertard's regular attacks, equivalent to 0.6 to 1.2 damage for the character with 10 hit points under the current system. This lets us standardize the experience for players of all hit point levels while also giving us a greater granularity, allowing us to make fire making levels more impactful at a more regular intervals. Okay, to keep warm and stop the cold from seeping further into your bones, you'll have 2 options available: food and rejuvenation potions. If a bite of food provides 4 HP or more, the bite will restore 35% warmth. This also applies to potion doses like Sarabrews. Sarabrews, there you go. This allows players of all hit point levels to use something like cakes as their food source rather than having to switch to vastly more expensive food items at higher levels. Meanwhile, you're also enabling players to use the rejuvenation potions they'd normally make for healing pyromancers. Right, okay. Back the fuck up a second. Let's just hold up. Does this mean it's no longer dangerous content and hardcore men are no longer at risk of dying? Having a warmth meter rather than instead of your HP?
Si,
Or will you
senor.
die if your warmth hits 0?
Oh, I don't know.
Keep reading? Okay, I'll keep reading. By converting them to 4-dose potions, here, where each dose restores 30% warmth, will give them greater utility within the minigame and hopefully encourage you layabouts to give your poor pyromancers a sip if they need it. Yep. To further encourage players to engage with the mechanic, we'll add some sprouting roots to the lobby and allow you to brew rejuvenation potions between games. I like it. You want to do everything you can to keep your warmth topped up, since fully depleting your warmth meter will result in a death. Cool. That's good. So, alright, cool. So basically, it's just better food management. So you can just, is it any food, did they say? Any food that restores 4 HP or more will be better than the potion. So, okay. Also, because I've been taking wines, because I've got like 6k wines, so that doesn't make a difference for me then. In fact, that's better for pretty much all food. So I like that. Alright. And yeah, if your warmth meter runs out, you die. Sweet.
Oh, you do die? Dang.
Since these potions would have a left-click drink option, if this change goes through, we'd like to add a left-click heal option to any wounded pyromancers to save you having to right-click the potion every time. There is already a left-click heal option on the pyromancer, isn't there? I'm pretty sure you just left-click the pyromancer to heal him already. Or is that a rune light thing? When does this take effect? It needs to be polled first. Only when dead? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, so then you just heal them. Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. I get it now. Other Wintertodd changes. The idea of being able to sustain yourself without having to bank sounds appealing on paper. Okay, so we'd like to give the Wintertodd rewards a Temporos-style makeover. Rather than obtaining a supply crate after every game, we'd like to make a massive pile of crates that the pyromancers will graciously let you pull from. This doesn't change the amount of rewards you actually obtain. 15,500 points will still store you 28 loot rolls. We're just optimizing how the crates are stored so that you can clear up your bank and still do a grand opening whenever you'd like. I like that. That's cool. Awesome. On this on the topic of rewards, we also like to move the Burma torch to the offhand slot, which is massive. Okay. Allowing players to equip the torch and an axe at the same time. That's fucking big. I like that. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Lastly, we'd like to add a short invincibility window between Wintertodd's normal attacks so that players are guaranteed to get at least one fletching action in before being interrupted again. Question remains, why fletch? Okay, but what about... I feel like, yeah, I would like it if they removed Wintertodd's like ability to stop your actions. I think that does suck. Because the only thing that doesn't get stopped is the wood cutting itself. But I guess for the sake of it being you're frozen, so it freezes your action, is playful and cute, so why not? I like the torch being in the offhand. That's nice. It's an extra inventory slot. The warmth system is unironically pretty fucking big and makes perfect sense. That makes it completely manageable for all players. That way there's no sense of locking your account, or no pressure to go forward on an early level account. Thoughts on the Behemoth Band's video from 2 days ago? I don't watch Behemoth videos, so I couldn't tell you, man. I haven't got any thoughts. I can check it out later, though, if you want. I'm more than happy to. So we've got 4 questions here. Should we implement a warmth meter? Yes. Should we convert Wintertodd supply crates to pile of crates? Yes, I like that. The Burma Torch offhand? Yes. And the window of invincibility? Yes. All 4 questions are fucking yeses at the moment, for sure. Alright, Guardians of the Radiator. Here we go. For us, some time now, says faithfully, it's everybody's favourite runecrafting minigame. I think it's the only runecrafting minigame. Admittedly, it's the only... Okay, there you go. But there's no denying that it's boosted runecraft up from the favourite skill ladder. Yes, it has, absolutely. That said, it's not entirely about issues. For example, it tends to be tackled in mass... in mass? Is that what it says? In mass? On specific worlds? Whatever that means. Which can lead to games ending prematurely when players do the bare minimum required to...
Okay, I gotta go get my roommate my vacuum real quick. I'll be right back. Just stare at the screen and wait for me. Okay, I'm back.
To get the XP drops before standing AFK and watching the world burn? Yep. To fix this, we want to change Guardians of the Rift scales in the effort to reduce the impact on players who aren't actually contributing to the total score. Scaling and player catch. If this change were to be instituted, when a game has more than 20 players, every player beyond the 20th would result in a 20% scaling penalty. The assumption is that not every player will contribute fully to the game. For example, 100 players in a game after the change would scale components like number of abyssal creatures to 84% of the current behavior. The first 20 players give 1% each, 80 players give 0.8 each, totaling to 84%. Okay, fine. If the game starts with fewer than 100 players present, the game will remain locked after starting. This prevents strangers from joining a small team guided rift run while in the progress. Okay. If the game starts more than 100 players present, players can enter and leave the game at will rather than accidentally clicking on the barrier at the start of a game and having to wait 10 minutes before they can do another one. Alright, fair enough. Additionally, the Great Guardian will dynamically recalculate the amount of charge it currently has and how much more charging it requires whenever a player enters or leaves the minigame, so you shouldn't even notice things changing. By assuming some players will not contribute, we should be able to reduce the impact on fewer games ending early as a result. Additionally, it will become much easier to get into a game and on dedicated worlds even if you miss the start by a few ticks. Okay, that seems totally fine, but I mean, that just sounds like mass worlds will be less cancer, so yeah, that's huge. They should make it so you don't get hit by the introduction with full pyromancer or something. That would be cool, yeah, for Winter Todd. I agree. I like those changes. Sure, I don't really notice it. I don't know if I will notice it when it comes in, but that's good. Outside of the minigame scales, we've got some changes to how you use your cells to fortify barriers to create guardians. All right. Currently, you use your cells, ideally charged by the higher runecraft altars, to build elemental and cataclysmic guardians up to a cap of 10, or charge the barriers surrounding the Great Guardian. To charge a barrier, you either need a higher tier cell or for the barrier to have taken some damage. Right, yes. This is either waiting around and hoping that you're the first to use your cell, or simply not using them in the first place. Yes. Okay, so what they're going to do is we're going to allow players to build barriers and guardians in between games, which technically you can already do. This activity doesn't reward XP and is primarily intended for players to give themselves some extra leeway in the early stages of the game. This would only let you make weak or tier 1 guardian barriers. Using the cells on the table would still wipe your inventory at the end of the game, but allow you to build these during the game startup without losing out on precious time spent mining guardian fragments. I don't fucking understand that one bit. What? You don't get XP, but...
Wait, he's probably going to explain it, but pretty much you can make... Usually you can't make the guardians before you start the game, but now you can, just so they start fighting stuff.
This is what, for the sake of getting extra points? Or they're just going to let you do the barriers and the guard... Right, okay, so they're going to let you do the barriers and the guardians before the game starts. That way the game starts and you've already got the guardians and the barriers up. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to have 10 weak guardians right at the start of the game, and then you've got no good guardians to put out, and you're going to fucking go tits up and lose.
I was thinking the same thing whenever it was... Whenever he first read that, I was like... Don't if you do that now, you just lose? Like, I'm pretty sure if you do all weak guardians, you just automatically lose.
Sure, why not just start with the barriers up? Like, just up as level 1. Just have them full from the start. But, oh well. Players will now receive XP and cataclysmic or elemental energy regardless of whether the barrier was at full HP. Okay, that's good, meaning you won't have to wait for the shield. That's good. They should have done that a long fucking time ago. Players can receive up to 2,500 runecrafting XP and 450 energy per game when using cells to strengthen barriers, recharge barriers, or create guardians. The cap still rewards players for using their cells, but is low enough that they're encouraged to keep actively crafting runes rather than running cells the whole time. We'll be keeping a close eye on these caps and might look to reduce it if we feel it's encouraging unhealthy gameplay patterns. Understandable. Makes sense. Our next change swaps the cost of repairing barriers from 10 Guardian Essence to 12 Guardian Fragments. This simply makes it easy to repair barriers. Yes, I fucking hate that it's Essence, man. Making it Essence is so bad. Fragments would be way better. Because like you get there and then you don't have any Essence. You have to go back, make the Essence, and then run back to it, and someone's already fucking repaired it. Complete waste of time. Should we allow players to build and charge barriers and guardians while the game is still starting up? Yes, I think they're all good changes. I feel like maybe the game should just start with level 1 barriers. And maybe a guardian or two if you want, but allowing people to do it, not getting XP or energy, is just, you're just relying on people to actually still fucking do it, which I'm sure some people will. They seem fine, no problem there. We want to adjust the Rift choice for the very first second of the game to introduce more variants. This is particularly relevant for small teams. A fascinating strategy which you can learn all about in this wonderful guide from Hebox Jong. Okay, For small teams, the choice between a weak elemental altar such as air and a weak cataclysmic altar such as mine can be a rough start to the game, especially if the second wave also leaves much to be desired. So I'd like to adjust the first wave behavior to guarantee at least one medium tier altar to choose from, effectively by re-rolling air into water if your starting wave would have been body mine paired with air altar. Okay, fair enough. That gives you some decent power in the start of the game. Sure. That's fine. I'm aware of that being a problem and it is annoying, so that's good. Yes to that as well. So far, yes to every question. First, we'd like to add a big search. It's a working title. Okay, option to the rift pool so that you can spend 5 points at once. This isn't exactly a game changer, but would help make a quicker dent in your point stockpiles. It'll also allow us to future-proof the minigame for temporary game modes like leagues where we might offer more points per game. That's understandable, though I do like just pulling at a time, but if you big search, that's fine. If you'd like to put big search to the test, but don't have loads of points, you might like the option to trade in 25 Abyssal Pearls for an extra search from the Rewards Guardian. It's effectively a bonus roll for everyone who's got the remnants of the eye already, or anyone chasing the pet. I mean, that's cool. I don't mind that, but the problem is, I guess it's for people who are chasing the pet, right? Do you know how fucking long it takes to get 25 pearls? Like, you're probably level 80 runecrafting by the time you get the full outfit. That's, I mean... Yeah, I would have preferred them just make the pearls less rare, but yeah. I mean, if you want to buy searches, that's interesting. I'm not sure how many people have spare pearls, but send it. Our final proposal, given the Colossal Pouch used for players before they hit 85 runecrafting, where I still need to hit the level required for it to be a proper upgrade, would like to let players fortunate enough to snag the Abyssal Needle get some use of it. Would effectively scale the quantity of essence the pouch can store depending on which other pouches you can already use. This ultimately means a little less clicking while you're on your way to 85 rune crafting, but the Colossal Pouch still requires 56 crafting. Oh, can I make that shit? I can't use it, but I didn't know I could make it. Hell yeah. Here's how much extra essence we think you'd get. Currently, it's... Okay, I see. So, you'd get an extra... 7. What? Level 25, currently, 7 extra essence for medium pouch, but if you had level 25 in the Colossal, okay, so it'd be the exact fucking same. Right, okay. It's just, okay, it gives you the extra inventory slot, I see. I think I understand that. Makes sense. Numbers come from taking the numbers of essence on the pouches can store, then subtracting the number of inventory spaces the pouches take up. For example, a small, medium, large pouch can store up to 18 essence. Take up 3 inventory slots, resulting in 15 extra essence. Yes, okay, that makes sense. I get it. That's fine, I think. That's totally fine. I'm 78 and just got the full outfit. Yeah, it takes a while to get the full outfit from Guardians of the Rift. Yeah, I feel like pearls are super rare, toxically rare, but... fair enough. Still do 85 rune crafting to make it. No, you need 56 crafting to make it, don't you? You don't need 85 rune crafting to make it, apparently. I thought you did, but... I'm pretty sure I've got the... Got the needle. Okay, so you need 85 crafting to attempt to stitch it together. So are they going to remove that then? They would remove that then. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, then I'm all for it. Yeah. I don't know if they realise that at the moment that that's what they need to do, but yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, to those all questions, absolutely yes. Alright, here we go. Temple trekking. Fuck. Remove the infamous bog section. What the fuck is the bog? Oh, that's the one with the stick, right? Yeah, fuck that. Increase the quantity of nail beast nails dropped by nail beasts. Yeah, that's cool. The bog section, this area takes, you guys know, where you got to stick your stick in the floor and get stuck and die. Yeah, fuck that. They're going to remove that shit. That's awesome. Should we remove the bog encounter from temple trekking? Any instance where you would have received a bog encounter would be replaced by the bridge encounter featuring zombie lumberjack. Perfect. Yes. Should we increase the quantity of nail beast nails dropped by nail beast from 1 to a random 2 to 3? Perfect. Yes. Should we make the nail beast attacks sound quieter? No. Question 16 is a no. Jagex is trying to ruin the game. No. Turn that shit off immediately. That's going to be the title for this video now. Jagex is ruining RuneScape, and then it's just going to be no. I want 2,000. No. Yeah, kill yourself. Yeah. That's a no vote right there. Make them louder if anything. GG Fergo. Unpolled, remove the delay from the tea drinking dialogue after. This is for Mahogany Home, sorry. Remove the delay from the tea drinking dialogue after finishing the contract. That's unpolled, so that's good. Totally make everything faster. Move Amy's saw to the offhand equipment slot, which is good again. That means you can hold the hammer and the saw.
Just moving it to the offhand equipment slot is gonna be like freaking amazing. Just these little changes. I gotta delete some stuff on my scene really quick. And then I'll switch it right back. Oh wait, you can still see it.
And remove the furniture section, furniture selection interface from the contracts if you already have the necessary supplies. Does that imply that you just click and build? You don't have to click and then press 3 or whatever, depending on the planks you're using? That's what that would mean, right? Because that's massive. You just click, 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 click.
Yo, they're finally changed. Did they change it?
And go. You could one-tick the fuck out of these houses. Shit, that would make this minigame so much faster.
Dude, that would be great. Oh, that'd be so great. Alright, let's see, where's my gaming? There we go. Alright, let me remove a few things from here. I think that's what it's making my computer slow. I have so much crap. Okay, I think that's everything.
What's up, Jesus? Are you late? Yeah, you're 3 hours late. That would be amazing, cunt. Hell yeah. Yes and yes. Absolutely fucking vote yes to those two. For sure. LMS, here we go. Alright, add the Perilous Moons armor sets to the 75 defense bracket loot table. Sure. I haven't used them, so I don't know if that's going to make much difference. Unpolled, increase the speed at which the fog spreads during the minigame. Yes, thank fucking God. We're always keen to mix up PvP minigames and add the Perilous Moons armor sets to the last man standing. Seems like a no-brainer. If there are other items you'd like in the final chest, let us know and we'll make it happen. Bone claws? Why not? Bring them to LMS. Increasing the fog speed will stop bad actors from dragging games out. Bots. And, yeah, shit players. By hiding in the far edges of the map while the legitimate players kill each other off. Yep. I love how they say legitimate players.
Okay, my bad. Hold on just 1 second. Do I need these? I'm just gonna remove this one. I don't know what to do. Why do I have so many? I'm just gonna remove this one. I'll keep that one. My face. I gotta make it like super big. Super big. Okay, that looked good. What's up, Slate? Sorry if I missed that. And it's been a minute. I've been looking at my other screens.
Jagex knows for a fact that these illegitimate players, these bad actors, they know it's a fucking bot infested. It's riddled with it. Jagex knows about the bot problem. 100%. By the way, don't get rid of the bots in LMS because otherwise the minigame dies. But get rid of the Terminator bots. Fuck those bots. These added benefits. The added benefit is that it will take less time for players to get into games they're actually trying to win. I agree. Yes. And should they add Moons of Peril? Yes. That's only to the max med bracket? Sure. Why not? Everything else. Adjust the Soul Wars mapping so that the blue side avatar cannot be safe spotted by red team players. Okay. Give players more pieces of 8 for actively making rum inside Trouble Brewing. Sure. Allow bounty hunter rewards to be used in PvP minigames. Okay. Add a quick start option to temper us for players looking to jump back into solo kills. Ooh. Okay, sure. Fair enough. Running this off of 4 changes that don't fall into a neat little segment. Pesky buggers, sure. First change is that it's is about making the game more fair. Currently, it's possible for red players to say, oh, fuck that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, vote yes to all those. That's fine. And there's Valamore. Okay, there's more, guys. The last change isn't related to minigames at all. We want to run it past you before our next Valamore update. We've taken on a few sulfur N-words in Nepotsley. You may have scored a set of sulfur blades. I haven't. Next part of Valamore will introduce the ice N-words, so we'd like to run a crush-focused alternative past you. The Glacial Tortellini. Okay. It's pair
Of sulfur blades. The next part of Alamo will introduce ice. Oh, that's cool. So we get sulfur blades first, and then we're getting like ice hammers next. Anyway. What is going on here? What is this game and why does it look so sexy? This is RuneScape, and it looks so sexy because it is. Well, actually, it's old school RuneScape. It's not regular RuneScape. But.
double hitting tier 55 crush weapons whose stats otherwise mirror the sulfur blades. Are they any good? Like, does this matter? This sounds like it's just a standard two-handed weapon. Double hitting nature of these weapons makes them particularly strong against the M-words who have a flat armor system slightly different to the typical MC defenses. Is that seems on par with Cudgel?
Oh, it looked like a scary movie whenever I shake my... Oh, never mind. That just made me look dumb. Sometimes it blurs. Yeah, like that. It's like blurry.
Okay. Sure, I'm sure like Zerkers will enjoy that or some shit. Yeah. Good for mid-level accounts. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in it. What we're going to do is we're going to vote yes on everything on this poll except for question 16. The nail beast nail attacks making them quieter. That's a no vote. Everything else votes yes, boys. If you want the nail beast nails sounds quieter, turn your fucking sounds down. Yes. Good poll all around. Big W. Let's play Theater of Blood, please.
So pretty much vote yes on everything like normal, except number 16.
This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at
That was good. Alright, now we're gonna watch a It's Will video. I think he does while Gothic sleeps.
1 year of you being late 90% of the time.
90% of the time. I've been on time 40 times and late 98 and early 15, so more than half the time I'm on time actually. The math isn't mathing on that. Bro, 40 plus 15, that's half of 98. More than half. Why is there a percentage command? You've been late 64.1% of the time? Oh, you mean still 30% less than what that guy said, and so he's still wrong and I'm still right? Wow, interesting, huh? That's odd. I guess I got owned. Okay.
Is my game lagging to you guys? Like I see, it's like stopping and starting. What is going on?
Okay, so where do I start? Yeah, guys, it's gonna be a 5-hour quest for sure. No, I'm going, okay? I'm going as fast as I can, okay? Chill.
Please don't stare into the camera again, that was unsettling. Anyways, my grandma died today and was wondering if you could play this song in her honor. She loved your stream.
I'm sorry about your grandma, that's really sad. She can't seem to catch a break. It's like the 3rd time this week, you know? Hi. Going to the hunter tutor. They call you that, I'm sure, cause you be farting. Ignore list. Okay, don't let them reply. It's a power play. All right, so one of the letters is stylized after a rune, which is the rune you must use to open the door. Using an incorrect rune will...
What quest are you doing? I am Blood Moon. I'm Blood Rune Crafting.
Will result in the door dealing 20 plus damage to you. What the fuck? There you go. That's not good. The O is a mind rune, I believe. This might be air, actually. This E is air, I think. It's gotta, this is literally, okay, it is the E. It's either, that's either air or cosmic, because it's clearly like this weird, like lined things, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Am I not understanding the correct thing? Oh, it's sideways fire. Okay. I'm actually was not trolling. No, I'm being dead serious. Okay, but no, but it was on its side, bro. Like, both of these look like that, where they have the curved line on one side of them, and then it's like the little whatever. You were baiting us. Bro, I'm not. How was Cosmic closer? Bro, let me look at it again. No. Let me look at the inscription again, for fuck's sake. It was literally a... Like, dude, it was literally this. It was like that, and then it had, like, design here, right? And so I look, and I'm like, okay, air rune, right? Has a curved line, design. Cosmic rune, curved line, design. Okay, what matters is that we got through it. You know what I mean? You guys are all mean, and honestly, I don't appreciate your sort of your attitude and your, oh, he's baiting, and your I'll say it, assholery. Well, look at your OBS, bro. Look at that E. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the E and look at the cosmic and the air rune. How is that not a cosmic or an air rune? Just horizontally flipped. I'm sorry, but like when I see, bro. Why does questing make you so hostile? I should ask you the same thing, chatter. Okay, return to guys. How much longer is it? I'm already getting a little, okay, never mind. You know what? Forget I said anything. Let's do it. Let's lock in. What if instead of while Guthix sleeps, it was while Guthix freaks, and it was 2 hours of sexual encounters with Guthix? I'll just let that one sit for a little while. Oh, he's chilling. Never mind. Oh, I know that. Look at that, bro. Bill Diffie. World 347. Get him. Get him. Sorry. My bad. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. Did you really think that disguise would fool me? Oh, no. That was awesome. Cinema. Not now, man. Look, this is an epic cinematic moment. Can't you see? Come on. Holy shit, it's a battle. I wish I could get in on this. Okay, Duradel just died. Wait, what? I don't care about Sloan. Who gives a fuck? I've never talked to that NPC before in my life until today. Okay, Hazelmere the goat once again. This guy who's a Giga Chad with the whip, dude. Holy shit, look at him go. This decision was already made and was for the best. Goodbye, my friends. Is he gonna fucking, like, I Am Legend to this shit? Get out of here, he's too powerful. Nomal will not die to this guy. Nah, man. Nah, listen. This is the end game of OSRS right here, bro. Hazelmere dead. I think I got the worst ending. I genuinely think I could have saved him, probably. I might start a new account so I can maybe get an ending where he lives. We must find where Lucian went. Bro, you guys are pussies. You just stood there and did nothing? You should have died for your country. What are you doing? Hello? The two lamest guys lived. It's literally fucking, like... That's like Yamcha and Krillin just hanging out watching the epic fight happen and then being like, oh my god, what are we gonna do now? Bro, you lost because you were just standing there. You suck. No, it took me exactly over 2 hours. No, man. No way. Why is this guy taunting the... Bro, this guy's taunting and laughing at the mage, dude. Bro, he's a prisoner. He's actually RPing, bro. I caught him. Why is he just doing that? Sithap, Strithath, Sakurth. Oh, okay. I mean, Sithap and Strithath are one thing, but not Sakurth. For fuck's sake, man. Oh my. No, dude. 5 quest points for that? Bro, it was easy. A guide for the CAs. Wook's updated TD's guide with Steel Titan, June 11th, 2011. $60 kills an hour. This is before like the fast-paced days of YouTube where everyone was worried about like viewer retention. You see this? Like, this is what it was all about right here. Like, we are 20. That was 27 seconds. Whoa. Wait, does it have his voice? No, it just has an incredibly copyrighted song. Okay, never mind. Bro, this guy's crazy. What the fuck? So this is the new Duradel, eh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me. Why'd they make her barefoot? Wait a second. Wait, who replaced Nomal? What? That is sick. I don't even know, like, they made a little gnome. It's actually a bald gnome. I told Hannah that they made a Duradel a girl, and I was like, yeah, it's Curadel now, and she was like, did you say Huradel? They actually made Huradel and Huriel. How's everyone in such unison here? Holy shit. Oh, this guy messed it up. I don't like fighting these very much. I killed one. Okay, so where's 3 of them that I can crossbow all in rapid succession? Oh my god, oh my god. This is my moment. Oh! Oh! Holy shit, I'm dying. All right, that was easy. Now I never need to use this item again, hopefully. Oh, I didn't mean to kill him, dude. Shit. Oh, well, that's good, though. I got that at least. Look at that. This guy's fucking dying. You get them all low and then hit them in...
Hey, it's you watched a few nights ago. What's up, Toxic? I remember.
Then kill them within 3 seconds. This really helped me. Help will see this so he can figure it out as well.
You were wearing the girlfriend's headphones? Oh, yeah. I stayed up really late that night, I think. Or, I think, did my computer turn off? I don't remember. I think that was the night.
God damn it, man. That's not the right one. I think I lost it, dude. I can't believe that. No, I got it. Oh my god, thank god. Holy shit, I didn't believe. I'm not even gonna lie, I did not believe at all. Oh yeah, equip it. Yeah, you got it, brother. Boom. We're so back. All right, let's do this. You're giving me attitude. You're giving me sass. You're giving me lip. You're giving me lens. You're giving me bass. Rim. You're giving me bridge. You're giving me rim. Show. You're being cheeky. Back talk. It's quiet. Components of eyeglasses. How is the temple a component of that? What the fuck? Huh? Perch, pike, fluke, bass. What is a... These two are fish. What is a perch and a... those better not be fish. Well, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Alright, so... I think we're gonna watch Jimmy's video. Wait, either that or maybe this. No, I'll watch Jimmy's video. Bro, I've been super excited about this video. It's been in my list for a while. Or I guess it's like how many days has it been? Let me reload it. It's been in my list for 4 days.
I've had this clue in my bank for like a year. Figured, you know, what else am I doing besides the thing I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, really? I have no quarrel with you, so...
Wait, before we start this, I should probably, like... I have so many tabs open. Hold on just a second. Okay.
Sir,
Well up.
this is my enemy, this orc. It's all I care about. Leave us alone. Let us handle this business. I'm killing this orc, dude. I'm beating this orc. I don't care. Do not freeze me. This is not looking good, I gotta be honest. I mean, well, that's definitely not good.
Why? Just a singular clue scroll, it's all I wanted.
Cheer up, man. Just cheer up. It's gonna be okay.
What?
Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on?
And who are you, we think?
I break computers. I freeze them. That's what I do.
You did this?
Yeah,
You're
I
the
did.
reason I can't...
Right, yeah. That's me.
This is you.
All me.
Why would you do this to me?
There's a good reason.
What's wrong with you?
Look at the other side of the room. Right over there. Yep. Look at that. You know what that is?
There's a computer.
Not just any computer.
He does a really good job at marketing. Really, really, really good job.
With another society. Very beautiful stuff. I'm underneath Lumbridge in the Gob Caves, and it looks like we've got to talk to Grubfoot. He's here for some reason. This is the guy that tried the armor on in Goblin Diplomacy. Very iconic role he plays in the world. Grubfoot wants to talk to Zanuck, who he's calling the Chosen Commander, believing she will lead all goblins to a new age. Grubfoot's begging to go inside the city, but Miss Tag isn't letting him, because surface goblins are not allowed. I just vouched and offered to take responsibility for Grubfoot, because I'm an idiot. Man, this makes me wish we had companions. Just knowing the mechanics are there. Maybe not Grubfoot, but like a hot sword lady or something. No one would vote no to that. There's Zanuck staring at the wall as she notoriously does. Grubfoot's saying that other goblins are denying that Zanuck is the chosen commander because she doesn't worship the big high war god Bandos. Grubfoot has been having an existential crisis, thinking that there's more to goblins and humans killing each other. Grubfoot dreamt of Zanuck leading everyone to Ubiusk, the land of the goblins, the place that goblins originate from. What do you think, by release? What? I don't know, dude. I don't know anything. Why would I know any of this at all? I'm just here. Doesn't matter what I think. There's a secret temple of Bandos worshipping, so we're gonna go there and find out more about Goblin Land. The scientists made us teleports to go to the cave system. Still the coolest animation in the game. And here we are. Oh, this is just the cave outside the fishing guild. You're telling me this is where the secret Bandos worshipping lair has been the entire time? Yeah, this is very new looking and not very secret at all, I'll say. Okay, Zanuck's going in. Wait, Zanuck, maybe can you put in a good word for me before you walk in those goblin doors? Why would she not vouch for me before going in? Why did she just leave me here? She didn't think this was gonna be a problem? Yeah, who would have thought? They're not letting me into the secret goblin base because I'm human. Who could have seen this coming, Zanuck? Well, I mean, if you guys are absolutely certain I can't go in, now I can continue doing what I just did. Just a constant flow of death. Or you let me in. That second option is free and easy, and it makes sense also. He says the makeover mage can potentially help me become a goblin somehow, so we're gonna go there. I'm making teleports to get back. Hey, can you turn me into a goblin? Really? Switching genders mid-conversation? That was fucking rude. You don't just switch genders while talking to someone. Everyone knows that. They don't want to be held responsible for anything if it goes wrong, so I'm gonna make the potion myself. I need a toadflax potion and Farmaco's berries. The hell are Farmaco's berries? Oh. Made the goblin potion. We're all set. Oh, we've got options. How about default? This is walking with purpose.
That's cool they give it options.
Is what you're looking at. Me want get into temple. You know, it's amazing that goblins didn't make their own language. They just butchered English instead. What's your name, goblin? Oh, this guy's gonna guess. Is it stupid ear? No. Snotbeard? No. Moss chin? No. Smelly feet? Yeah, that's the one. Me knew me guess right. Yeah, you smart gob. Good guesser. Smelly feet has arrived. Let's talk to the high priest, Big Head. Where's Zanuck? It's like Gary talking. Zanuck asked about Ubiusk, but didn't pass this dude's test. She started shouting that war is bad and we don't need gods. Zanuck, that was incredibly nonsensical. I thought you were the smart kind of breed of goblin. Yeah, Zanuck's in prison. Uza Mogard tribe has her in their little enclave. They wear black armor, so I have to get black armor, and that should be convincing enough to prove that I'm one of them. How'd they get black armor? I love how I can just say stupid shit. This is just normal IQ and communication for goblins. Oh, he's giving me the color of every tribe. It's not suspicious that I don't know any of this. He hopes goblins go to Aggie the Witch and beat her up and take her stuff, because that's the way of the big high war god. Also, I made the die already. I had a very vivid dream about this whole thing, just like Grubfoot did, and it had black dye in it, so I made it. You can pass. Yeah, I'm like a friggin' quarterback. Where is Zanuck? Me hate humans. When me leave temple, me go and kill many human children. You know what? There's actually, go to Varrock Center. There's these two asshole kids who made me give them money a few years ago. Start with them. Hey, Zanuck, it's me by release. By release? Yeah, from the show. You're on camera, by the way. Wait, I'm giving her one of the spheres that I brought? I mean, I made like 20 of them, so I guess you can have one. I have to pass a test about the Big High War God if I want to know about Ubiusk. True or false? Those who do not believe in Big High War God, whether they goblins or other races, must die. Yeah, true. Why? Goblins ask why on these tests? That is bullshit, dude. What? Because Big High War God demands it. Nice. Big High War God chose goblins to be his race because goblins mighty warriors. True. Really? Then how we come to be mighty warriors before Big High War God find us? I don't know, dude. It's natural. We're natural warriors. Naturally. Let me tell you what goblins are naturally. We tiny, we weak, we cowardly, we love peace and not war. All that is good, that is strong, and that is powerful we get from Big High War God. Oh. Goblins not mighty warriors before he chose us. Big, bad, scary goblins. You're level 2 goblins. True or false? Goblin leaders should be good at planning in order to win battles. I think the stupid goblin answer is false here. One of the commandments, probably. Oh, I got it right. What does the chosen commander do? I think victory over the whole world. Okay, nice. Now I get to know literally anything I want. I asked where the goblin land is, and he said Snothead might know, and Snothead is a dead goblin. But he was a high priest, and they're buried through some sort of magic, and they can still talk to the last high priest to ask questions. I can't go in and talk to them without 6 keys of some sort, so I'm gonna go get the keys. I have to infiltrate every tribe, so I've got all armor colors except white. I need to get some weird fish in this ancient dwarf place from a couple quests ago to use as bait for another weird fish. Okay, I got the white armor. Purple guys first. Just gonna take the key from your pocket. Nice. There's the white key, yellow key, black key, blue, and orange key. Okay, I've got all 6 keys to unlock the door, and I'm gonna do this right next to the only guy who's supposed to be able to do this. I'm sure he's not gonna look over here. In we go. So we say their name, and then they come to life. Snothead. Hello. Alright, where's Goblin Land? Snothead doesn't know, but he said the high priest before him might. Also, what's it like being dead? A lot of people are interested in that. It dark, very dark, and cold. I mean, that's probably just for you. Snail feet. Howdy. This guy also doesn't know. This one doesn't know enough. Beyond the icelands to the north, beyond the mountains to the west, beyond the oceans to the south, and the deserts to the east. That means nothing to me, I think. No living goblin has ever been there. At least that's what the guy before him said, so let's ask him. Good luck in your quest, human. Wow. So if you go far enough back in time, the high priests speak almost normal. So I guess they didn't butcher English on purpose. Something must have happened in the timeline there, where literature and intelligence were just thrown out the window. I didn't bring any food, so hopefully he doesn't... Ow. Oh, he's conjuring skeletons now. Nice. Yes, thank you. Okay. Ubiusk is another plane of existence. No goblin alive today has ever been there. Barriers between the planes were ever to be broken. Goblin blood would call out and open a portal to Ubiusk. What does that even mean? Goodbye, human. I'm sure that the chosen commander will find what she's looking for when you bring her to Ubiusk. Oh, so he knows about Zanuck. So at least that confirms something. Okay, back to Dorg. They're theorizing we can use a fairy ring to somehow get to whatever plane of existence we need to go to. Could this be hit by release? Could this be my destiny? Could this be why I was marked by the tears of Guthix? I don't know. Why would I know that? That's such a crazy question. That's what we're trying to figure out. We're meeting at the ferry ring south of the city. All right, what's going on here? He wants me to, he wants me to press buttons until whatever he wants to happen happens. Hey, look at that. It worked. Here we go. Oh, this place sucks. We're gonna look around to see if we're missing the piles of money or whatever they're expecting to find here. What is that? What? I'm right here. You can see. Don't tell me not to go far, dude. We're doing something. This is really it, isn't it? What did you just say? Oh, okay. I thought you were joining the "this is it, isn't it" club with every other major side character. You mean it literally, like there's nothing more to this place. Got it. Yeah, this place is a disappointment, we've decided. We're gonna look inside this box. It's our last hope for fun. I think that's the Bando symbol on it. What's happening? I don't know. Quit levitating and we'll figure it out. Don't... Damn it. The portal is closing. You've got to get back now. All right, I'm coming. Where's Zanuck? Man, I'm starting to think Bandos was right. Questions should be punishable by death. Everyone keeps asking me things, getting on my nerves. I'll find you, Zanuck. Unless Jagex decides this plot isn't worth continuing, so there's cooler shit to make. And quest complete. You know, that's the kind of ending I like. One that... that doesn't end happy. This is the most realistic type of ending. All right, let's move on. How about...
Oh, muted. Dang. That was funny. I said funny things. What's up, Hydraulic Monkey? You said I ate 2 pounds of potato salad and watched the Hinani video. And then I said I watched the Hinani video as well, but I didn't eat 2 pounds of potato salad. But it was really funny. I don't know what else. I said something else funny. I don't know.
March 23rd, 2022.
Oh, I ate Doritos and blueberries. That was like my my midnight meal.
Quest 152, Temple of the Eye. We're talking to Wizard Purston in Al-Kharid. She's the lead researcher in teleportation magic for the Order of Wizards.
I'm missing out on the potato salad? What kind of potato salad do you have?
Sounds very made up. I'm by release, the lead character in a show where I complete every quest in order of release date for the order of YouTube likes. It's all I've ever wanted from anyone, Purston, just likes. It's what fuels my happiness. It's what wakes me up in the morning. Just raw likes on YouTube. That's it. You think they've liked the video?
Just raw likes on YouTube. If I don't have likes, I'm not happy. That's so funny. That's the gamer combo. Yeah, you gotta have something healthy with something not healthy. You know, it equals out. Okay, yeah.
Yet, Purston? You think that they've gotten the hint yet when I said click the like button? Surely they've clicked it by now, Purston. She's asking what I know of the Abyss. Well, I recently helped a group of Zamarakian wizards gain access to the Runescence mine. In return, they gave me access to the Abyss. That is not something I should say to someone.
Wait, I'm gonna make sure my mic works real quick.
Access to the Abyss. That is
My midnight watch, the Hinani.
right. Questions should be punishable by death. Everyone keeps asking me things, getting on my nerves. I'll find you, Zanuck. Unless Jagex decides
It's
this
just
plot
not-
isn't worth continuing, so there's cooler shit to make. And quest...
That's me talking muted. What's up, Hydraulic Monkey? Okay, I want to make sure the sounded right. All right.
immediately. You do realize the Zamorak
Dude, devil egg potato salad is freaking amazing.
Magical Institute are enemies to the Order of Wizards, right? Yeah, but
I bet I could put my mic like over here. Okay, even though it's far away, you can still hear me though, right? Yes. Okay, cool.
But you ever tried crafting nature runes, Purston? I promise I'd do a whole lot worse to make that walk shorter, I'll tell you that right now. You might be the perfect person to aid me in a little task. A little task? Sounds like the time someone asked me for one small favor. Not sure I'm ready for that again. Yeah, I'm with my guy on this. Let's keep it clean today. She found this amulet. I bought it off some dumb archaeologist for 100 coins. The desert treasure guy. The amulet has a symbol of the Order of Wizards and the Wizards Tower. It's thousands of years old, but their order was formed only 200 years ago. This amulet had energy from rune essence and energy from the abyss. Our goal is to find out where this amulet came from. This is where you ask, what's the catch? No, it's cool. Catches are just expected at this point. I don't care. I'm glad you asked. By release, I didn't ask. It's all right. Go ahead. The spell that can trace the amulet only works from inside the abyss, so this is my thing to do suddenly. I'm gonna go talk to our pal Zamorak Mage in Varrock and try to be discreet about this. He's asking why he should help. I said because I gave him access to the rune essence. He's saying he doesn't owe me anything because I have access to the abyss, and that was my only argument, so it looks like our journey ends here. He's suspecting that I'm working with the Order of Wizards. I'm telling him I bought it off an archaeologist, and he just put a spell on the amulet. Great. He's gonna help me, but I have to bring him a bucket of water and a strong cup of tea. The tea seller just northeast of here can give you one. He owes me. Just tell him Herbert sent you. Wait, your name's Herbert? Is that a problem? I guess not. I just never had you down as a Herbert. I was thinking more like a Jacques de Gatineau. Between you and me, Herbert's strong cups of tea are actually just my regular cups of tea, but if it makes him happy, you know, if I ratted this guy out, we'd probably see a new tea seller here tomorrow. Nothing like a nice cup of tea. And why does he not get the text above his head when he does it? He's gonna help me, but we have to do it from inside the abyss, so the guy in the abyss already is gonna be the guy to help me. Meet me in the Wildy when you're ready to be teleported there. Can't you just teleport me from here? From the middle of Varrock? What if someone's watching? If someone was watching, they'd know you have a secret chaos temple here in Varrock. I reckon you're pretty safe. Wait, people don't know this is here? This whole temple's supposed to be a secret? You're telling me no other NPC has wandered in here through the unlocked door the past 20 years even once? Oh, the bucket of water is to give the initiate maintaining the abyssal rift a bath. You want me to throw it over him? Exactly.
Oh, what?
This guy has hundreds of dudes running around here every day, suspects nothing, and then I show up to dump a bucket of water on him. This is gonna go great for me, I bet. Oh, someone's trying to NPC contact him. He's repairing someone's pouches right now. Very good. Bath time. What in the actual... Herbert said you needed a wash. He's gonna pinpoint where the energy's coming from and needs my help. Needs me to work out what order those things go in. I don't know what that means or why. Oh, it's one of those like trial and error memory things. All right, we did it. Okay, he scribbled details onto a scroll. A competent enough wizard should be able to use it. What would you say the threshold for competent wizard is? Because, I mean, I've got every spell book, and I'm 80-something magic. I'm sure I can do this, whatever this is. I'm giving this to Purston, since I'm not a competent wizard, apparently. She just found a tracking spell on it. Herbert was trying to play dirty tricks. Classic frickin' Herbert. She's gonna program it to send false info. Hey, while you're at it, can you code in something about the tea seller's strong tea just being his normal tea? Don't worry about what that means, but it'll be really funny if you do that. We gotta go to the wizard's tower and get help from 3 other mages, and she's gonna teleport me there. That is such a good feature of Quest. They should do, all of them should do this. Every single time an NPC wants you to go somewhere, they invent a teleport on the spot to send you wherever they want to send you. That is good design. Talking with Cedrador. So Purston's been MIA for a long time, and this...
Did I watch the newest Gillinar Games episode? I've not. That is next on the list, I believe. Yeah. Or actually, I think we're gonna watch some like clips and stuff after this, but then we're gonna watch Gillinar Games.
is how he's finding out she's back. He's asking if I got this scroll from a Zamarakian wizard. Why? Because it's red? You think just because it's red, it comes from Zamorak? That is messed up of you to be thinking like that. Yes, I got it from a Zamorak wizard. Oh, it's written on very thin flesh instead of parchment. I've just been carrying around a sheet of dead skin. Perfect. He's basically saying this entire thing with Purston disappearing for a year and then coming back suddenly with a Zamorak spell and talks of ancient teleportation matrices is very sketchy, and personally, I don't see the problem here. I think he needs to relax. I like how I'm already going to bat for Purston, who I met like 15 minutes ago. He's going to do an analysis of the incantation to make sure it's safe, and Treyborn has some new apprentices who could help us out. This might be a good learning opportunity for them, which is another way of saying there's some expendable wizards upstairs. All right, I just helped out Treyborn's apprentices and solved weird math puzzle problems for them, so they're going to help me out. Ooh, they're saying wizard words. That is a bad idea historically. A portal, and it's blue. That means it's safe. You know what? Any portal that you go through and you're not instantly killed or attacked on the other side is a good portal in my book. The hell is this? We're deep below the sea just south of Mauritania. Really? Makes me wonder. Settled!
Bro, I keep doing this with the no mic. Dang it. What'd I say? Oh, I didn't know that Guardians of the Rift was under the sea. But I guess that would explain like the SpongeBob theme stuff. Oh yeah, and then I said Josh isn't gaming. I've been seeing a bunch of his videos on my feed.
They settled! Swampletic!
Dear Diary, it's been 2 years since my retirement. I love it here. I'm completely peaceful now.
Swamp Man! I hope he heard me. That probably brightened his day.
What the fuck was that?
The statue is Aaliyah, Justiciar of the Lion, Guardian of the Temple of the Eye. That is a mouthful. That's where we are, the Temple of the Eye. And Rune Guardians are here, like the ones from Mage Training Arena. We gotta get the hell out of here. Now this red stuff here, I'm guessing evil. You know, those plants look similar to stuff I've seen in the quiet. I'm more than capable of working this out. Maybe you should go help the others instead. Oh, right. You're the protagonist girl boss. My bad, Cordelia. I'm an idiot. You're not. I'm gonna look at these markings. Okay, we have arrived in the paint bucket realm. And look at that, a mysterious stone. Hope that thing doesn't change the entire course of the Gillinor timeline or something creepy like that. Mysterious voices. Saradomin people. Aaliyah is tasked with building a sanctuary for the Eye, which is what this thing is. Zamorak has tasked his collector with finding the Eye. I will hunt him down before he does, along with any others. What the? Very normal response from me. Joss! What did you say? I said jazz. You like jazz? Cordelia, the main protagonist, is talking about a strange energy from the abyss looking shit over there, and she still doesn't want any help. Oh, look at that. Cordelia has worked out what the energy is. It's abyssal energy. God damn, you're a genius, Cordelia. Someone needs to give you money. Theory, this is an old teleportation matrix. They used power from the abyss to create portals to the runic altars, and with power from this eye thing and rune guardians, they were able to create runes at lightning speed. Person's gonna cast a revealing spell to see if we're...
The algorithm gods have been locking down your channel this last... Oh, I unmuted myself. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been really cool. Especially for lives. It doesn't really help anything else on my channel, but it's really cool to stream and there be people. Especially, I don't think anybody's, like, streaming this way. Like, off of OBS, but also vertically. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why it's pushing me, but I was like, it could do that, like, all the shorts that I posted, but I didn't get really any views on my shorts because they kind of sucked. I don't know.
we're missing anything in here. And looks like we were missing something in here. It's another portal. It's not blue. And there goes Purston. See you later. Cordelia, be careful. That's... never mind. I've never doubted you. It's an honor to be a supporting character in your story. That is a big guy. He's saying to use the cells and to protect him while he closes the rift. I don't know what that means. Good thing these yellow arrows exist, because this would be going a lot different otherwise. Okay, grabbed a cell. Place it there. Okay. Created a barrier. It should protect us against those creatures. Yeah. Unless they go around it. Restore my brethren. Yeah, sure. Gonna chisel.
Bro. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it unmuted. I gotta stop eating. Bro, I gotta stop eating. Every time I open the cookies, I'm like, let me mute my mic. And then I forget. What was I saying? You're early, man. Gonna blow up getting the... getting the golden dome. for streaming vertically. That would be so fun. For streaming vertically and restreaming everyone else's content. I was like, I feel like it's fine now to like watch videos like this on stream, but it probably wouldn't be if I got bigger. But I like reacting to content. This isn't really reacting. This is kind of like just watching. But then I have all this stuff to actually like react to. And then I made another channel to start posting that stuff, and it'll just be like a full screen YouTube video with me on the side. And then RuneScape stuff, if I can find like clips or maybe like 10-minute videos, I might do some of that. I think I posted a video earlier of like RuneScape reacting thing. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, this rock guy, it's very alive now. Now I have to mine the rune guardians for energy. I just...
But then there's times like this where I'm like, bro, I just want to chill and do some rune crafting and just chill. But I also want to like be on stream and talk to you guys. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'll watch a YouTube video. How long have you been playing Old School? Like, I played it... No, wait, no, I didn't. Okay, Old School. I played Old School... I've been playing Old School for like 3 years. 4 years maybe. But I've been playing RuneScape. Everybody's been playing RuneScape since it came out, I feel like. And then everybody quit on EOC.
Just built them. Do I bring them back to life or mine their corpses?
We gotta get you on some podcasts. Dude, I'm such a nervous person. I feel like I'd do fine, but it's like, I guess if I'm asked questions, I'm good. If I have to come up with the questions, I'm like, I want to get back into RuneScape, but I'm clueless about where to begin. Just pick a skill and pick a skill that you think is fun, watch a video. If you still think it's fun, do the skill. And then when you get bored, do the same thing for the other skills. I just got back into it after years. Very nice. It's a fun game. And they always come out with updates. It's like, if you play live service games, I feel like this is like top tier live service games as far as the interaction between the community and the devs and all that stuff. Just set some goals for the account. Most importantly, join a community of people who play. Yeah, exactly. You should definitely do that. That's one thing that I never do. Is that, like, I never join people, but then people end up being the best part of the game. It feels a bit easier than back in the day. Quality of life updates. Definitely better. Like, there's just a lot of minuscule things that you don't have to worry about like you did whenever you were a kid. And then everybody plays the game completely different. Or not everybody, but most people play the game differently.
Which one do I do? What's going on? This is weird. This is a weird thing I'm doing. I'm making Guardian Essence, apparently. I'm just assuming this is all part of the plan. It's incredible that this guy Felix has figured out this entire minigame in a matter of seconds. I shall now use power from the abyss to open a portal to the runic altar of mind. Just do it. You don't have to announce it. Okay, I gotta craft mind runes. Oh, nice. It's all coming together. Sure, yeah, as long as you think that. Okay, so I healed this thing. Gotta craft some water runes now. I've made a stronger Guardian with the water thing.
You guys ever wonder how, like, the RuneScape devs come up with minigames? Or, like, people come up with games like this in general? I feel like you would have to have, like, a massive... I don't know, just to come up with this, like... You're gonna go touch a statue, teleport to the altar, then you're gonna teleport back, you're gonna give this big dude some energy, and then that's how you're gonna get your points. Oh, and you're gonna go inside this... You're gonna wait, what is it? You're gonna mine rocks to get the... I haven't played Guardians in the Rift in a minute, never mind. Definitely easier. Let's see. We have Mod Ash and everyone explaining how everything works behind the scenes. That made everything peak meta. Yeah, everything is meta now. And everybody just like... Everybody's trying to figure everything out about the game all the time. Spam wide-eyed emoji. Feels like they steal ideas from the private servers. They steal ideas from everywhere. But I mean, that's just... I don't know. I feel like that's just a company. Same way South Park come up with new jokes. Yeah, pretty much. They do current events and steal them.
Think? I don't know.
Steal.
I'm doing great. That's all I truly know. I'm gonna power up the Guardian again. Okay, now he's got the power to close the rift. Whoa!
But does that actually happen? Does a beam come out of his staff? Or was that edited?
The world is saved for the 800th time this series. I guess we opened up a rift to a part of the abyss called the Scar. The eye that we saw earlier is not here anymore. They removed it after some battle, and the eye was used one last time to permanently close the rift. These guardians of the rift were created to protect this place in the event that the rift was ever reopened, which it just did, because we, not just me, opened it. And since the eye isn't here anymore, we have no way to seal the rift permanently. But here's my question. If the eye closed the rift permanently last time, how did it reopen with just a simple revealing spell? Unless Purston didn't cast a revealing spell and casted the sacred reopening spell and was in on it the whole time. Because clearly the eye didn't close it permanently, so it doesn't even matter that it's not here. If that eye thing didn't get rid of the rift, nothing's getting rid of it. Cedrador, it all went wrong. Everyone's fucking dead. All of them. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's just a mini game in there, man. All right, quest complete. I'm calling it right now. Purston is the antagonist of this story, dude. Things aren't adding up with her, but at least we got another way of training rune crafting, so that's nice. April 27th, 2022, quest 153, Beneath Cursed Sands. This quest continues the Caridian Amasket storyline, last being Contact. We've got to talk to Jamila here in Sophanum. She's got a special item in stock that we'll love. A thank you for all you've done for our city. Great, that's so nice of you. It's great to finally be recognized for all the things I'm doing. What is this, a gold ring? Jamila tries to put the ring on your finger. As she does, she slips you a message. It seems the ring is too small.
Will you marry me? That was the message.
Oh, never mind. What do you mean, never mind? Well, time for me to get on with my work. Hang on. What? You got me a ring to thank me with? And because it didn't fit, now I get nothing? You took a chance of guessing my finger size and you missed, so now it's done? This is a stupid present idea. Why would you get my hopes up like that? Just a note. A camp by the cliffs. Oh, yeah, you've done so much for us, so we got you this gift. Directions to do more things for us. Oh, it's this lady. What is that on the table? Odd spectacle?
Directions say, do more things for us. That's like the whole RuneScape quest line. Hey, will you do something for me? And actually, can you do this other thing? And what, while you're down there, can you just do this too? That's RuneScape quest.
Spectacles? Why are these? Wow, good, you made it. Yeah, good. So this is Misa, is what we're going with. We briefly saw her during Contact. She's supposed to be spying in Menifos.
I don't remember this. The glasses on the face.
For Al-Kharid, and this is not Menifos. She got out of Menifos somehow by pretending to be dead, maybe? My list of allies grows shorter every day, but you actually seem to care about what's happening out here. You also seem to know what you're doing. Brave of you to assume that I ever actually know what I'm doing, I said, wearing this. She's saying that citizens of Menifos have been disappearing, including guards. They've been leaving the city, which is supposed to be impossible. She found out where they're going. An old necropolis to excavate something. There's also something strange going on with them. We're gonna go check it out. Whoa. They just do this 24/7. They're in some sort of trance. My god, Misa. I've seen this before. In the Skyrim Dragonborn DLC. Let's hope this quest is slightly shorter than that, please. I'm gonna go get a closer look. Try to keep a low profile. I don't think I could get my profile any lower if I tried. Low profile isn't really one of my specialties.
RuneScape NPCs must be the most intrusive characters in any game ever. No, it's like whenever you, I can't even remember the quest name, but whenever you're doing Fremennik quest, and they're like, you're not one of us, and then you get the coin out of your bank, and they're like, oh, a friend.
That is true. I'm notoriously amazing at getting caught. Bird snare. Why is this here? You're an Iron Man, so you can't take that. Why? Did someone place this here? Since when are items on tables off limits for Iron Men? What is it? What is this? I mean, I definitely don't need a bird snare here, but I mean, it's the principle. This isn't right. What's up with you, guard? The work must be completed. Okay, so they all just say the work must be completed. Inspect blocked entry. The blockage looks to have happened fairly recently. Okay, cutscene moment. You should not be here. Why? The work cannot be disturbed. The mistress commands it. You mean the devourer. This is all her doing, isn't it? I'd recognize her work anywhere. I don't think I'd recognize her work anywhere. I mean, that seems kind of pretentious. You know too much. She must be removed. No? Okay, Misa.
No. The dude dies.
I could have gotten myself out of that. Don't say that. Wait, am I fighting this guy? Oh. I was not expecting to fight anything yet. Maybe I'd put this on. Is he turning my prayer off? What is this? Holy shit! I gotta go. I gotta get out. I'm getting out of here. I'm panicking. I'm dead. I have died.
That's
Good
funny.
luck, Misa. So we've learned that prayer, not ideal here. Time for Dragon Mace.
Yeah.
Whoa. Do you ever see someone hit that high before in this game? That's gonna drive the Dragon Mace stock up. And there he goes. Misa, are you using a steel dagger? What are you doing? That's what you brought with you? Is that your go-to weapon? There's better things out there. You're a spy. I wouldn't rely on that thing. I guess you're fine. Nice job keeping things low profile. Yeah, I tried, Misa. I did. I tried my best, but you barged in and then I died. I could have weaseled my way out of that easily. It's ultimately your fault. Were you able to discover anything? Yes. Praying melee sometimes does the opposite of what you want it to do. A mascot, also known as the Devourer, is behind this. The goddess? You're joking. Yeah, you got me. I'm joking. Oh, hey, that guy is up now. Apparently 0 HP doesn't kill enemies anymore. That could be a problem, potentially. Yeah, Mascot hypnotized these guys just like she did to me that one time. Apparently, she went inside the pyramid tomb place and blocked the entrance off after. There were monsters helping her, and they walked like humans, but had heads of insects. Those would be scarabs. Disgusting. We're gonna meet Misa back at her camp. The guard mentioned scabberites, so we're gonna go around to the cliffs nearby and see if we can learn anything from them. While I do this, Misa's gonna go get a cure for the pox that everyone's gotten there, because she thinks they've tried everything but actual medicine, so she's gonna try that route out. I wouldn't waste my time. Medicine's never worked for anyone. Why do I feel like some little guy's gonna pop out and scream Utini and fucking electrocute me? Found a stone tablet. This note is a warning to a friend about Zamarakians coming and needing to defend Scabra's artifacts. There's a chest in the southernmost pillar back there, and Occam's name unlocks it. An old furnace. Yeah, this is a great place to train your smithing. This pillar says the scarabs make their homes in the great halls below. I'm gonna go get the things I need for that. Okay, southern pillar. There's the chest. So the chest is just Occam's name in the alphabet, but with numbers instead of letters. A1, K11, H8, E5.
A1 steak sauce.
M13. We're in. We've got a scarab mold now. Made a scarab emblem. Gonna place it in this pillar, and we're in. Hello. Do these guys destroy me if I pray? Okay, no, we're good. A lot less stressful when my prayer works and does what it's supposed to. Down you go. And there he goes. All right, where are we? What are we doing? It's a door here. Dare I go in? I cannot. I'd like to go hang out with those bug men over there, so I'm gonna figure out how to get in there. Okay, so we gotta dodge missiles. All right. So there's 2 levers, one at each side of this little basement
It's like Hollow Sepulchre, but easier. It's good.
area. I've got to pull the lever over here, sprint around, and pull the lever on the opposite side before time runs out. Let's try it. Okay. I don't know how like tick perfect I need to be here. This is kind of stressful. These ones are like random. I don't know like.
The only bad part about this is you want to make sure you do it, or you want to make sure you have a stamina potion, or you have to just sit there and regain your stamina.
Which, oh god, I'm doing fine. Okay, nice. It was absolute luck, but I'm fine. That was a close one. We're fine. I really hope I have some leeway here, because I'm not going very fast. Should be the last time we have to wait. Oh no. Ah, dude, I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till it resets, because I'm not gonna try and make that. I already screwed it up. Yes! Guys, I forgot to record, because it took me like 3 more tries, and I was so pissed that I stopped recording, and I forgot to... Don't look at my HP. I hate these puzzles, dude. If the man was sitting to the left of the man who got there first, and this guy is 5 foot tall, and he's sitting next to the shorter man, but the 6 foot man walked in after him, and then started juggling balls, but the guy who brought the balls to the table is a lot shorter than the short man mentioned in the previous sentence, so which way are they sitting at the table? I hate it. All right, I did my darndest, so we'll see. Here we go. Oh, yes, perfect. Yes, thank you. I love these puzzles. Oh, they're great. I realized where I messed up. I just had to switch these 2 around. Okay, thank God. We've done it. What's up, Ghost? Do I need a ghost speak? Oh, I do not. Oh, there's a gold ring to make up for the one I didn't get at the start. This is Mahar, son of Osmumten. Osmumten was the last pharaoh that was handpicked by Tumekin to rule the desert. Tumekin is the god of the sun who created all of the Caridian desert. Long story short, Osmumten is buried in that big-ass pyramid back there, and a mascot has been trying to get in because Osmumten is buried with weapons that would give a mascot the ability to transcend from demigoddess to goddess. And since her whole thing is eliminating every soul ever, we don't like the idea of that. So it's up to us to get into that tomb and stop her. What's this guy saying? I ask that you remember your original purpose here. My original purpose here. Do you remember that by chance? Do you remember why I'm here? Oh, Scabberites. That's right. The 2 dudes upstairs. Yeah, they shouldn't be here. Let's go clear them out. One of them's a high priest of the Scaberas and doesn't realize he's under the Devourer's command, so I'm gonna try to free him. He taught me an incantation to uncorrupt the priest guy. We gotta fight one of them in there, and from what I remember, this is basically the definition of a DPS check, so I'm gonna start the fight and immediately leave so I can get some different gear and resupply. Hello, fear not. I am here to rescue you. Has anyone barged in a room, said fear not, and come out with a mission success? I'm just gonna pretend that was ironic. Kill kill him. Wait, I'm starting the incantation. We're saving him. Silence? You can't say that. I guess you can. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport out. That's a man with 4 arms and 4 knives, and I'm not ready for that at the moment. Be right back. All right, here's the plan. We go in, we shoot him, we run away from him, and then keep shooting him. The old Kruk maneuver worked for me then. It's gonna work for me now. Is this an honorable strategy? No, but neither is having 2 extra arms that are both wielding weapons and being 250 levels over the maximum possible combat level. So here we go. Get an HP. I can hit 1 HP. I've done that so many times before. I can't tell you. Please. Great. 1 HP in a dream, dude. What was that? Okay, now I'm saying the incantation. I don't think the other guy was savable, so this guy would have just like snapped out of it and been scared out of his mind. So it's probably good I didn't do the incantation during the fight. I've been under control my whole life. What do you mean by that? Like, you have no happy memories here? You've always been this? It's like corrupted guy? Who are you now that you're not corrupted? I'm not a god. I don't understand how they do things. He's also saying that they don't know anything about the whole pox thing going on. Amasket took some scary Tumican beast things into the tomb. You know, if I didn't know any better, priest, I think you'd be describing some sort of raid thing going on here. Something creepy like that. The Devourer also controls Pharaoh Chemesis of Menaphos. And that's the dude in charge over there. This guy's gonna try to save the corrupted Scabaras. Good luck with that. Misa's in Narda, so we gotta go report in. I guess the pox they've been dealing with for 17 years is curable suddenly. All it took was someone talking to this person here once. Do you know the cadaver bush? Yes. One time I used some to help this young couple. I gave one of them a cadaver potion to appear dead. It all went wrong though, and he ended up with her cousin instead. Right. Oh, and I used one another time when I was helping my arm. Oh, these jokes are showing up here now. Good. I'm not sure I need to know about your private life. No, he's a troll. He needed to kill an old man, so we used a potion to fake it. It all went a bit wrong though again. Seems to happen a lot for some reason. That has nothing to do with me, we think. All of us. What on Gillinor are you on about? You want to cure these dudes or not? Stay focused, Misa. Why are you asking me all these questions? So the bark on cadaver bushes can cause pox-like effects on the skin, which is what this apothecary girl suspects is happening here. And the high priest we just saved didn't know about the pox at all. So there's another party playing the Sophanum games that we don't know about. I gotta get this little plant over here for the potion. It looks like there's a crocodile in my way. This might be the first raid boss. Hello there, crocodile. I think I'll call you Roger. You're looking very hungry, Roger. Roger stares at you. Give Roger some meat? Yeah, that's fine. You give Roger some meat. He happily takes it before swimming away. You feel that you've connected with Roger on a deep level. The two of you are now firm friends. Me and Roger are robbing a bank later. Okay, I got the plant. To make the cure, we have to get the ingredients to the right temperature, and she wants me to get her equipment heated up. Wouldn't it just be faster for you to do that? What if I break it? What is this, dude? What am I looking at? All right, I'm just gonna press stuff until something happens. Holy shit. Dude, I think that might have taken me 20 minutes. It's like the world was moving in slow motion while I had that thing open. All right, we gotta go to the high priest in Sophanum and give him this medicine. Hey, priest, drink this right now. Just trust me for a second. Priest is in disbelief that we have a cure. We tried everything. Yeah, well, you know, sacrificing those camels and bathing in their blood was a good try and everything, but these herbs we found might just be crazy enough to work. All right, I'm going back to Necropolis to stir up some trouble again. Looks like we have a welcome party. Don't be ridiculous, Misa. Those guys are here to kill us. I like how I give them a little intro before the incantation, as if I'm not giving them a window to interrupt this and attack us. Hey, look at that. Everyone's a friend again. We're telling them to go to Sophanum or somewhere that's just not Menaphos, because it's bad there and they shouldn't go there. Trust me, I've seen it. It's really not much going on. Well, that's quite the blockage. Yes, well, you let my gastroenterologist worry about that. Stay focused here, Misa. Oh, look at that. The citizens we just saved from eternal slavery are back to help us. Wow, this would simply never happen at all. What kind of bullshit is this? There's just no chance these dudes would U-turn to come mine more. Also, what is this new genre of pickaxe you have here? Where did you get that? Oh, do you have an extra one? Yeah, they're just gonna go continue mining for no money. This is the most unbelievable part of the story so far. We're on the move. Stop. What is it? Stay quiet. Yeah, easy for you to say. You're wearing fucking rags. I've got 100 pounds of armor on. You stay quiet. With your mouth, how about? Oh, well. If it isn't the Squirk man himself. No one's squirking anymore, are they? Osmond's lecturing Misa on not staying in Menaphos and how reckless she is. I don't really care. I don't have an opinion on that. Khalif, did you think I wasn't aware of your little romance? Khalif. Oh, the dead guy. Yeah, I looted his dagger. Probably have it in the bank somewhere. Khalif dying has impacted Misa's ability to think rationally. Are you gonna elaborate on that at all, or are you just rambling to yourself here? It made me see the truth. You're a monster. Does anyone want to fill me in? Because I'm just standing here. This is very uncomfortable for me. I serve Al-Kharid. I'll never stop serving Al-Kharid. I've just stopped serving you. I am no longer the main character right now. I have no idea what's going on. So, I hope you don't believe yourself innocent in all of this. You've been meddling in affairs that are not your concern. Osmond, If you were really a spy, you'd know that's all I do. I meddle in affairs. That's my thing. How is that not obvious by now? I've only been trying to help by curing the pox. Tell me, who does that help? The people with pox, maybe. What is this guy's are they trying to make me hate Osmond because it's working? Osmond wants Menaphos isolated forever, and my curing pox stunt doesn't help with that. Osmond, those dudes are possessed by probably the most dangerous antagonist in our universe, and honestly, I think you should just go back to being invisible and stay like that until I continue doing everything and inevitably fix it one day. You speak of legends and fairy tales. Osmond, around the corner, there are things with human bodies, 4 arms, and an insect head. Our world is all fairy tales. That's not a fairy, that's just real. That's reality here. How do you know so little if you're spying all the time? You suck at this. You're a terrible spy. Everyone thinks it. Osmond's stubborn about this and I don't really care. Everything's shaking. Okay. Well, look, red fire appearing out of nowhere. Time to go. Yeah, about 2 minutes ago, it was time for you to go, I think. Get out of here. Maybe put down the squirks and spy.
This fight was kind of hard, actually. Until I looked it up, and then it wasn't hard anymore, but trying to figure it out, I was like, what?
Better. Watch a
Just like stay away from the guy.
James Bond movie or something. I think we just kill him next time. Who are you? The mistress is tired of your interference. Yeah? Well, you tell her to get in line. Pray to your false gods. Oh, this guy's not turning my prayers off too, is he? Okay, no, they work. We're good. Oh no, he's spawning silhouettes. Yeah, this dude's mechanics are a little wacky. He spawns this, and he also does that, where he bursts very scary lightning that he charges up. Oh my god, I'm fine. I just locked myself out of a combo eat. Don't. That's okay, we're fine. I'm good. I'm all good. Everything's fine over here. That's all I am. It's all I ever am in this series. All right, we did it. Osmond just watched all of that? Why are you still here? He still doesn't believe that this was the work of an ancient goddess. What was that the work of then, you think? That was just a casual desert occurrence to you? Dark magic is clearly at play. Whoa. You know what? I think you're onto something there. Something very smart. Write that down for us. Dare I ask for a thank you this time? I don't care. I don't really want to ask him. No, but really, we have to kill him. He's a liability in a lot of ways. Is this a gate that's just here for how long has this gate been here? It's been going all the way around this whole quest. Did they ghost patch this in like 10 minutes ago? Their pox is cured. They're gonna meet with Menaphos at the bridge later. This is big news. Very huge development. It's also very terrifying since they're probably possessed over there. So basically, however Menaphos' pharaoh reacts to our cure medicine thing going on is gonna tell us more about the Devourer's intentions. If the pox are a part of their plan and they want to stay infected, or if it's just nothing to do with the mascot at all and they're gonna cure their pox. How are you doing, by the way? What happened between Khalif and I is none of your business. What? I didn't say... What? I'm just nice. I'm a nice person. Why are you like that? I'll never check in with you again. Miza shows you a spear with a karis on the end. You gonna stab me or something? Right here in front of everyone? Oh, wait. Osmond left this for me? Very weird and out of character, but I'll take it. Oh, another gift from the High Priest. Enchanted circlet. I think that lets me not need water skins. Uh-oh. A classic Mexican standoff, but instead of guns, they have vials of medicine. Yeah, no, those are red eyes if I've ever seen any. That place is a lost cause. The city of Menaphos will begin preparations to end the quarantine. It will take some time for these preparations to be complete. Good day. Why do I feel like that was more the devs talking? They're the ones possessing that guy. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, they ran out of money. They couldn't do another fight scene, so that's what we got. Miza's telling me to take a small break and then meet her at Tombs of a Mascot when I'm ready. Yeah, I'll be there soon. Sure, yeah. Here I go. And there we have it. Quest complete. 50,000 agility XP. That is one of the best gifts of any quest, I'd say. That's amazing. It's always sad when 50k XP doesn't level you up anymore. I miss those days. Well, it's time we sat down and had a talk. I haven't addressed any of this in a while, and I want to set everything straight and kind of give the game plan moving forward. My release has been ongoing for 5 years. The series was originally supposed to end 10 quests ago when I finished Song of the Elves, but we're fortunate enough to have game devs that actually give us content, so the initial 143 quests that I set out to complete has turned into 165. That being said, I want to have a solidified ending to the series. It's been this gigantic weight on my shoulder for almost 2 years now, and with Jagex pumping more quests out, I just simply haven't found the right time to make that final sprint to the finish line. I think that time is here, and I will be finishing by release. Playing the account, recording it, and producing it into episodes is all I will be doing here until it's done, but I will be taking a different approach for the remaining quests. This series, especially with the modern day quests coming out, is all about the story, so that's what I want to focus on. The other 2 quests in 2022 are Sleeping Giants and the Garden of Death, and I'll be real, trying to make these 2 quests into an entertaining piece of content is mind-numbingly boring, and I'm not gonna force you to watch something that I feel I have to force myself to make. It's just not fun for any of us. One of them is an introduction to a smithing minigame, and the other is just a large, ridiculous puzzle without any other NPCs or characters involved, just you and plants underground and paper that make minimum sense that you have to piece together. It's going to take Alien Food 8 years to complete, let's just say that. Which, by the way, if you're a fan of by release, you will be a fan of Unguided. If Sleeping Giants or the Garden of Death become relevant in future storylines, I will refer back to them, but I did both of them in the order of release date, and my account is currently residing in January 2023. The remainder of by release is going to primarily focus on the rest of the Majorat storyline, since basically every quest, aside from the Varlamore ones, play a part in it. So here is how the rest of by release is going to look. Episode 52 will be Secrets of the North and Desert Treasure 2. Episode 53 is going to be Path of Gluffrey and Defender of Varrock. And episode 54, While Guthic Sleeps, will be the final quest, and it's going to solidify the finale of the series. Obviously, I have to do the Varlamore quest before then, and I'll make a brief mention of them, but by not giving them their own episode right now, later down the line, once Varlamore stories are actually complete, I can create a Varlamore special episode that isn't going to feel rushed and give it more of a feature film length and feel. I've thought about all of this a lot, and I think that's going to be the best way to do this. So, I guess that's all I wanted to say. 3 more episodes, saving the best story for last in this final sprint to the Questcape. One final grind. Let's get after it.
That's awesome. I'm excited for it. That's cool. How many quests do I have? I still need a few more. Just a few. Just a few. Alright, let's see. Do you guys ever hear the thunder and raining and wonder if it's real? Because I do that sometimes, and it's my plugin. Alright, we're gonna be watching Pirate Software. He's talking about paying mods. It's like a 2-minute clip.
When did you start paying the mods? When you guys paid me more than I needed to live. So November is kind of like when the whole plan came together. Their official start date was May 1st. Outside of that, they've had the Pally GG thing for a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. Actually, I think it was November, wasn't it? I think November is when it happened, because what I was doing was we had this Pally thing before, and the way that Pally was set up was I would take 30% of the subs, and they would take 70% or not the subs, the tips, like the donations through the Pally. And then for mods giving, maybe it was 50. I don't remember what the percentages were. And then was it 40-60? Is that what it was? It was something like that, right? Where like the mods would take the other percentage of it. And then we did this thing called, I was going to do like Mod Sember or some shit, and it was going to be like Mod, Christmas, or I don't even remember what it was going to. I was like, the names for this suck ass. And I was like, well, Thanksgiving is coming up, so we're going to call it Modsgiving instead. And I was like, oh, it's a way better name, and we'll just do it like for till the end of the year. And then like at the end of the year, I was like, nah, this is stupid. we're just going to do this forever now. And then the Pally just became 100%. Yeah, Modsmith it doesn't sound as good as Mods Giving. Mods Giving is just better. So I was like, when it came around the time for it, I was like, nah, I just went to the mods. I was like, dude, you guys are just keeping it forever. It's like, there's no reason that we should even turn this off. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. So then this became
The mods
the
were
standard.
fed $5.
So the team gets 100% of the donations through that. And then after that, I was like, well, we're getting too much money now. Like, this makes sense. The community is supporting the living shit out of this. Let's do full-time for everybody. Let's, like, figure that out. And then we built the corporation, got everybody signed up, did all the things. And then the first official start date was May 1st. Then we were like, well, what do we do when there's some people that are full-time and some people that aren't full-time? And then we figured the split out. So the full-time people make less of the percentage, and the part-time people make more of the percentage. So that it's not like super double dipping, that it's actually like more weighted towards people that don't have the full-time pay yet, because we didn't want to scale up the mod team really fast and then find out we can't pay everyone and then everything turns to shit. To be honest, you got that rolling really fast. I mean, you could do a lot of stuff really fast as long as you're like, I want to do this. Let's do the thing, right? If you make the choice of like, let's do the thing, and then you just immediately start trying to figure out how to do the thing, you could just do the thing. And that's all that is, right? So like I decided really quick, I was like, we're doing this, and then we just do it. And it's kind of how it is, right? Reddit mods, we have mods, some of the mods have Reddit powers, yeah. It's important. Because we have moderators all over the place, man. So if you're wondering how this works, right? Like, so we've got moderators on Reddit, on Steam, on Discord, on YouTube, on Twitch. What else? What else do we have moderators on? The wiki. I think that's it. No, we don't moderate Twitter. How do you moderate Twitter? That's not like a thing. The only thing that can happen. Oh yeah, there's Block Game. I think that's it. I guess Ashes of Creation too. Yeah, we've got that. I think that's the whole thing. Yeah, Discord's on there too. Yeah, I think it's it. It's a lot. What's Block Game? Custom Minecraft server. We made an MMO inside of Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, this video popped up on my feed yesterday, I think. And it's just, I don't know, just the dude sitting down with a mic outside. It caught my eye. I was like, oh, okay. Alright, so this guy's name is Goose Wayne, and he made a video called Dying Sucks.
Up until a few days ago.
Wait, did he die?
Oh. I've always thought of a middle-aged man as a 50-year-old that has great...
Oh, this is about, like, what is it, being middle-aged and stuff, hitting your midlife crisis.
Gray hair and stuff like that, and, you know, I was wrong, and probably some of you guys also thought that, but we're wrong, guys, okay? Globally, the life expectancy of a man is 71 years old, and in the U.S., it's 76, so not much better. Regardless, even in the U.S., 76 years old is our general life expectancy as men if we live a decently normal life that's moderately healthy, which means that middle-aged is actually 38. And globally, middle-aged is actually 35. And it's hard to hear because I'm 33, I'm about to be 34. I never thought of myself as a middle-aged man or approaching middle-aged, you know? I still feel, and I'm sure most of us do, like I just blinked and I was just in college, you know? I was just...
Yeah. It's crazy how fast life goes after you get out of, like, school.
I was 21 years old. I remember how happy I was being able to drink for the first...
But as long as you're, like, you're still doing new things, as long as you keep doing new things, life seems longer. But whenever you keep doing the same things, life seems shorter because I forgot why. It's something to do with your brain.
First time, like, it just happens so fast, and that just lets me know that I'm gonna blink again and be 44 and then 54. It's just eye-opening to know that I likely already have lived half of my life. So that half of my life that I've lived, I only have half of it left, and I feel like it went by pretty fast. And I'm probably already past middle age, to be honest, because I didn't live healthy at all.
I mean, like, his hair looks like he's an old grandpa, but everything else is pretty okay.
All in my 20s. I was drinking a lot of alcohol for a decade. I was in the military, which was really rough on my body. So maybe this makes sense why a lot of us in our 30s, our backs hurt, our joints hurt. We probably have a little bit of arthritis. I know I have some. It's just so crazy to think about that in 100 years, I'll be dead for sure. Everyone watching this, all of you guys will be dead. All of our children will very, very likely have passed on already. And our grandchildren will be in their 70s and 80s. And their only memory of us, if we're lucky, is the last few years of our life. So they won't remember us like this in our prime, I guess. I don't know.
That's how life has been forever. What do you mean?
This is
why you? I hope the whole video is not about that, because it's like, of course, everyone dies. What do you mean?
My prime, I guess it is, because I'm like more aware now. But yeah.
How are you not aware that everyone dies?
They'll remember us as old people.
Most of the time, it's just like you start thinking about it, and then you just don't think about it anymore.
And that'll be the only thing left of us, really. How many of you guys know your grandma's parents? Maybe you met them once when you were a young child, but 99% of us...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I always think about. It's like, who knows? Like, do you know your great-great-great-grandparents, or like what they look like, or their names or anything? It's like, no, you don't. Because, I mean, it sucks, but it's like, they're gone, bro. Like, they've been gone for 100 years. Unless you did something, unless you were the president or something, no one's, or, I don't know, like Guns N' Roses. unless you're Shrek or Donkey, you're not gonna be remembered. It's okay though. Like, that's all right.
Don't know our
I don't know. We're doing YouTube. Everything's social media now, so we are posting a bunch of stuff. So it will be crazy to be able to look back and like your great grandkids are gonna look back and see what you posted on your social media sites and how you acted whenever you were alive. That would be cool. That would be really cool.
grandparents' parents. So eventually, unless you're George Washington or somebody like that, that's it. Like, we just don't exist anymore, even in the minds of our family members. It's eye-opening, man. So I've been thinking for like the last few days, like, because at first you're like, oh, well, what's the point then, you know? Because when you think about it, like life in general, and I know there's people that are religious, and that's awesome. I think religion, for many reasons, is a beautiful thing, to believe in something bigger than yourself. And I'm not saying that doesn't exist. Maybe it does. I don't know personally. I really hope it does. That'd be great, because if it doesn't, then that means that our life is just a flash of light.
Yeah, could you imagine? I want to keep this like lighthearted, but could you imagine if we were just like dirt? Like, if we just died and we just died, it was just nothing. Like, you die and then it's just blank, just nothing. That would be insane. But there's no way to know that. There's no way to know if anything's completely true, I guess, until you die. But it would just be insane. That's just an insane thought, to be like, or like either like nothing, or that you just like, you wouldn't know that nothing happened, because you would just be nothing. But even if that didn't happen, like what if you just kept reliving your life? What if you're just reliving your life right now and you're already dead? Like, wouldn't that be insane? And you just keep reliving your life inside your brain. Like, the moment that you die, you keep reliving your life inside your brain for that exact moment for the rest of eternity. But you don't know it's actually you. Okay, I'm gonna play the video again.
In eternal darkness, because our personal timeline, when you think about it, We don't remember anything before we were born. It doesn't exist. We didn't exist. We weren't there consciously.
We don't remember anything before we were born. I don't remember anything until I was like 10. Does anyone stream Cox or YouTube guys? I don't know.
Some people believe in reincarnation and stuff, but I think the fact is that we don't remember, even if that is a real thing. Eternal darkness, then we're born. This life goes by so fast, and then maybe eternal darkness again. That's it. It's over. We are a flash of light.
It's not going by so fast though. Like, let it go by slow. Just chill. Enjoy your day. Stop thinking about how fast life is going. Chill.
So, I spent the last 3 days a little bit depressed about this, and I finally come around to decide to make a...
He came around to deciding to accept it. Just accept it and move on.
video about it, because I guess the only takeaway I have at this point, I'll probably make an update on my second channel, is that
Well, you have a second channel? This is your first channel? And you're just sitting here talking? What do you do on your second channel? Do you lay down and talk?
I gotta start waking up a little bit earlier, man. You know, when we wake up early and we're like, nah, I'll just snooze in for an extra...
No, bro. It's not about waking up earlier, alright? Because I wake up at like 11, 12 o'clock every day. But I go to bed at like 6 a.m. So I get like 5 hours of sleep. But I wake up in the afternoon.
After a couple hours, I feel like I have to take more advantage of every single day. Every single day. And then, you know, it's a catch-22 as well, because if I do that, if we wake up early and we take advantage more of the day instead of getting that extra hour of sleep, do we shorten our life expectancy for some more memories? Do we shorten our life expectancy because we chose not to sleep? Or what if it shortened your life expectancy because you didn't get enough sleep, and you getting up an hour early and making memories actually caused you to die faster? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's right. we become more middle-aged, closer to our deaths, our natural deaths, if you're lucky. I don't know. Is it worth it? I think it is, and I think that's how I'm gonna live from now on.
That is true. I like that. I mean, jokes aside, I do like what he's saying. Like, just wake up a little bit earlier. He wants to live life more, so he wants to wake up earlier and live life more. It's like, I just do whatever you want to do. Like, if that makes you happy, you should do that. If it doesn't make you happy, don't do that.
Because I'm probably already past middle-aged a little bit, just because I haven't lived a healthy life. I don't drink anymore. I drink maybe 1 or 2 drinks a month, as opposed to like 12 to 18 a day. But I still smoke, which I'm actively trying to quit. It's just hard when you have a toddler and you're a new father. It's pretty tough, man. But I'll get there and hopefully live a normal, long life. Hopefully you guys do.
I feel like that's a little bit of an excuse, though. It's basically like, look at me in my hard life. I smoke weed. Like, just say you smoke weed because you like it, not because you've probably been smoking weed way before you had a toddler and being a dad and stuff. You smoke weed because you like smoking weed.
You too, man. Accidents happen. I could die tomorrow. Some of us will get cancer.
That is true. Like, isn't that crazy to think? Like, I don't know, because it doesn't happen usually like to people around you, but just anyone around you could just be gone the next day. It's crazy.
It's just part of life, you know. But I haven't come to terms with dying. I used to be not scared.
Does anyone ever come to terms with dying, to be honest, though? Because, like, I don't know. Or a lot of people... Okay, let me rephrase that, because I have not come to terms with dying, but a lot of other people that I know have come to terms with dying, as far as, like, if they die, they're cool with dying. They're like, yeah, it's fine. Whereas me, that's deathly, completely terrifying, out of my mind. Like, I cannot imagine dying. This is all I know. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Of death at all when I was in my 20s. I used to ride a sport bike. My worst speeding ticket was 165 miles per hour. So yeah, I wasn't scared of it.
And it's like, we're the ones who, got off safe. Like, if you did stupid stuff whenever you were younger, you got off safe. Some people died. That's just a fact. But you were lucky. And whenever you grow older, you're like, yeah, I was lucky that I freaking survived, or I didn't get arrested, or blah, 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 blah.
At all, thought I was invincible. And I think this is the natural progression of life. I think as you get older, most people fear death more and more until eventually, I think some people...
See, that's the weird thing about the people that I know is, like, they don't fear death. And I'm like this guy. I'm like, I don't know what happens. I'm scared.
just stop fearing death, and they welcome it. And I think that'll be an interesting chapter in my life. Not like openly welcome it, like, okay, where are you? Not like that, but like, you've lived your life and you're ready to...
Like, if it happens, it happens. I don't think, like, how do you get to that point of, like, oh, if I die, I die. Like, I know it could happen. But that's crazy, bro. I could not. Just thinking about that. Like, how do you come to terms with, like... Well, I guess, because you have to. Like, what else are you going to do? You have to be like, yeah, I'm going to die, because you are going to die, but... Anyway.
to go on to wherever you go, whether it's eternal darkness or heaven.
Like, what do you... Yeah, just like dirt. You just turn into dirt.
Or some people probably want to go to hell, if that's a real thing. I don't know. I don't want to go there. I don't want to die at all. So that's the point in my life where I'm at. If I could freeze time at any point in my life, I would freeze it right now. I'm so happy. I'm married. I have a daughter. I got a vasectomy because I don't need any more kids. That's all I need, man. This is just...
Whenever he talked about smoking weed and having a vasectomy, he's like, oh, let me make sure no one's around.
such an amazing point in my life. And yeah. I'm sad that someday it has to
Oh, bro, why are you crying? Don't cry. Crying makes other people cry. Don't cry.
it has to end, So
It does, yeah. It does. That's true. 100%.
yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope that this video just helps you make the most of your day. Okay. Yeah. So I probably won't be sleeping in much. I want to make memories. Yeah. I'm not sick or anything, guys. I had that.
Yeah, he got in that headspace. Everyone does it. You get in that headspace where you're like, bro, what am I doing? Where am I? I gotta think about this. And then you go kind of crazy thinking about it. So then you just kind of stop thinking about it sometimes.
Moment where I realized that how short life is, I thought I had some more years to be middle-aged.
All right, yeah. You're crying too much. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end it here. Wait, did we watch this one or this one or this one maybe? This so many. I want to watch clips. Maybe there's like Twitch clips. Let him cook. He was crying though. I don't want to cry. I can go back to it. Actually, I don't even know how to get. Sweet. Where's history on Opera GX? What? Wait. What? Wait, it shouldn't be. Stop it. I don't want that. I feel like I might be a little dumb. How do I get to history on Opera GX? Click the history tab in the side tool. Where's the history tab? There's a history tab? What? That? Okay, if you want to...
Up until a few days ago.
If you want to finish the video, we'll finish the video.
Guys, I had that moment where I realized that how short life is, you know. I thought I had some more years to be middle-aged, but I don't. So, yeah, Disney used to be too expensive to, like, and not worth it to take my daughter to or whatever, you know. But yeah, I think it's worth the money to make those memories and see the smile on your close family members' faces. So, anyways, I love you guys, man.
Okay, I should have watched it. That was good.
So
Alright, now we're gonna watch The Insidious World of Fake Mobile Game Ads by Asmongold Reacts, but it's by actually
This is a YouTube.
It's actually by this person. H2O.
So I've seen these commercials. I think like everybody's seen these commercials about like online game ads. And I've always been wondering, like, why is it that, like, because like some of these games, there'll be a commercial for a game that seems kind of interesting, and then the game itself isn't like that at all. It's like, why do you make a fake video game ad? Why wouldn't you just make the game? If you already have a proof of concept, like, why not just make the game? I don't understand.
Because it's the worst game ever created, ever.
This is a YouTube advertisement for a mobile game called Ebony the King's Return. You've probably seen this ad or ads just like it a million,
so many
billion,
times.
jillion times before, right? But if you go to the App Store on your phone and you download this game, you will quickly realize that the game you see in this ad does not exist.
What?
Ebony is a game about city building. You build an...
Why would they make it you're shooting barrels? No, come play our city building game. What? What's up, Toasty, my roasty? What's up, man?
That's not even close.
An empire and level up your town hall and all that good stuff. But despite the fact that this ad is a lie, this marketing strategy is clearly very effective. This game has over 100 million downloads on the Google Play.
That's a lot.
Store. So you might be thinking to yourself, why would a company even do this? What do they stand to gain by tricking over 100
dinero.
100 million people into downloading a game that doesn't even exist?
What? Money, dinero.
Well, I can answer your question in just one word. Wales. And when you think of Wales, you might think...
Jesus Christ, are you serious? Oh my God.
Of, you know, big giant creatures swimming through the sea, or maybe, you know, the country with hills and sheep and stuff. But a mobile game developer, when they think of a whale, they think of this guy. His name is Daigo, and he is completely and utterly addicted to a mobile game called Fate Grand.
Like, how can you have that much money and want to play a phone game? That sounds like what you would do when you're bored and have no money.
Order. He spends
it's crazy to see people do this.
Basically every waking moment of his life playing this game. And at the time of this Wall Street Journal video being released,
like
he had spent roughly 70,000.
Yeah, 70,000. That's a lot. I mean, to some people that's not a lot, but that's a lot. I should restream the restream for maximum meta. You should restream this after I stream this, or after I post it. You should, yeah.
Dollars on the game.
Probably 80
so
by now.
much money that he couldn't actually state an exact figure. And perhaps the most shocking part of
I
it
don't
all,
like to think about it. I feel like, isn't that...
Then why do you do it? Why would you do it? Why? Go spend $70,000 on literally anything else and have fun.
a self-report that maybe what you're doing is a bad idea?
I guess it's about the same as gambling, though, because if you're a gambling addict, you kind of do the same thing. And then, like, you played a video game or played some poker, lost 100 grand.
Yeah. I don't even want to acknowledge the fact that it's happening. Yeah, like, to me, like, I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a giveaway.
Is that he doesn't regret spending a single penny. This right here is the lifeblood of your average free-to-play mobile game.
Yeah.
Maybe your game gets 100 million downloads, but the overwhelming majority of those players won't spend a single penny on your game. Many of them will quit after just a couple of hours. A small percentage of players will spend small amounts of money here or there just to make the game more fun for them.
Yeah.
But then a very small number of people will spend astronomical amounts of money on the game. So much money.
Well, it's like, you think about it, right? Let's say you have 100 million people playing your game. Like, you got 100 million people, and then out of that 100 million, 1,000 of those people, very, very small percentage, less than 1% of those people, 1,000 of those people spend $10,000, let's say. That's $10 million. That's what happens, is they bank on...
Oh, wait.
Just that, like, that 0.1% to just make up the amount of money. And, like, one's at 100,000, right? Or something like that. And it's probably even more. Yeah, Diablo Mobile. Yeah. So, like, the whales, like, you only need a few whales in a game to really keep it going. Wait, you're right? Yeah. And, like, whenever you think about it at scale, it actually is crazy how much they're making.
That it makes up for all of the other people who never spent a penny combined. And the more downloads your game gets, the more whales you get.
And you need more of those casual players, because those casual players make the whales feel good about being whales.
To some sources, only about 2% of all
I guess so, because if you're like a god, I mean, like, is that the reason you would do that? Is to become a god in a video game and just, like, hold the power over everyone?
mobile game players turn out to be whales, yet they are responsible.
2%. Think about that. 2% of 100 million is 2 million people. So if a whale is like, I don't know, like $1,000, that's $2 billion. That's crazy. Like that 2%. Oh my God.
I feel like they might have rounded up there. It's probably 1%.
I'm in the wrong industry,
the
yes.
overwhelming majority of the money that the mobile gaming industry makes each year. And 2% of 100 million downloads is a whole lot more whales than 2% of 10,000 downloads.
That's right.
So an advertisement like this, which just flagrantly shows you a game that isn't real, is doing its job exactly right. All this ad needs to do is convince you to download the game. That's it. Because yeah, sure, 90% of people are going to uninstall it basically immediately, and 98% of people won't.
In my opinion, I think this should be illegal, by the way. Is like, if you're doing something like this, it's basically false advertising.
Is that, I was about to say, is that not false advertising?
Spend a penny. But those 2% make so much money that from the gaming company's perspective, all of this lying and cheating is worth it in the end.
And it's also, keep in mind that it's not like you only spend $10,000 or $0. There's a lot of people that are like, I spend $30, I spend $20, somebody spends $6. That's still money. And you put $6 times a million, that's 6 million.
It's the biggest mobile game.
Lot of money. You spend 7 months as a free-to-play, build your base up in an army, and then some Russian comes over with an army that is 10,000 times stronger and destroys you in 10 minutes. What fun. That's the great part about mobile games, or gacha games, I guess.
game developers billions of dollars every year. But you're all probably thinking to yourself the exact same thing right now. This is just false advertising. Isn't false advertising meant to be illegal? Don't these companies get sued into the ground for advertising a game?
They should make a TV show on people who spend a lot of money in video games. Just to like, I want to see, or not a lot of money in video games, but like gacha games. Just to, just to be the most powerful. That would be so funny. It'd be like, why did you do it? Can we interview you?
That's completely fake? Well, in theory, yes. False advertising is illegal and it can get you into some serious trouble. But in practice, these companies aren't actually breaking the law. You see, when I said this game didn't exist, I was almost telling the truth. Because this game you see in the advert does exist inside of Ebony the King's Return. See, it's a mini game.
This looks like shit. This looks like the PlayStation 2 version.
That you can play inside of Ebony. You can play it for free for about half an hour.
That's smart. That's so smart, though. They're taking money.
Before the levels run dry and you have to start engaging with the base building mechanics that most of the game is centered around. So to any government agency looking in, you didn't take...
Imagine playing this game. Imagine playing the ad and being like, man, this ad is so much fun. Let me download the game. You get into the game. It's a base builder game. So then you're like, what the heck? Then you research, why can I play this game? And then you find out it's in the base building game. And then you do the necessary steps to play the mini game in the base building game. I feel like that's just so much. Why would you do that ever? That would be an immediate install, uninstall. That's crazy.
Technically falsely advertise your product. This game is inside the mobile app that it's advertising. It's not false advertising, it's just disingenuous advertising. And disingenuous...
In my opinion, I think that it's still false advertising.
It's like whenever people say Cool Whip and the whip is spelled WHHYP. It's it's just deceptive or disingenuous.
I do. And the reason why is, like, if you look at this here, this is not the same as this. It's not. It's not the same game. Period. Like, it's undeniable that it's not the same game. So what are we talking about?
Advertising. And disingenuous isn't illegal, so they get away with it. Now, there are some games that do a much, much worse job of pretending to be the game from the ad. Like, whilst I was researching this video, I played a game called Top War Battle Game that, as far as I could tell, wasn't even trying to pretend to be the game from the ad. So I have no idea how companies like these get away with it. But generally, the game in the ad will be somewhere inside the app at some...
Well, the way they get away with it is because Google doesn't do any quality control for their ads. That's the reason why they get away with it, is because Google doesn't care. And that's why, like, so many people are like, everybody talks about, oh, it's like bad to, it's like unethical to like ad block. It's like, you know what, like, you're right, but like Google's also behaving unethically by just letting ads that are blatant scams be published on their platform. Like, there's like the Mr. Beast scams, the Joe Rogan like deep fake scams for supplements. Like, this stuff is really bad.
They run an ad that shows a game that looks kind of fun, so it convinces you to download the game.
Yeah.
You play this little mini game for half an hour before quickly realizing that the bulk of the game is not really what you signed up for. And this is where most people just uninstall the game and never think about it again. But for that tiny 2% of players, they get hooked on what the rest of the game contains, and they spend money again and again, and they single-handedly bankroll the entire company that makes the game for years to come.
And this is why games keep appealing to whales, is because their vote matters more than yours does. Because whenever you vote with $1, they vote with $1,000. That's it. And so whenever you're not voting at all, that's another factor. It's that simple. Because no court wants to continually try to prosecute false advertising games. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, in general, right? Like, this is why these games keep happening. Developers take the tactic of fake ads to make a lower cost per install to implement it. Yeah, you could be right.
Now, if you've been on the internet for a while and have...
I mean, imagine being a game developer. I've heard this like a billion times. Imagine being a game developer and you're like, okay, I could spend $10 million and make this game, or I can spend $100,000 and make this mobile game and make 10 times what I would making the $10 million game. I just gotta be a gotcha game.
A relatively good memory, you might also remember these adverts.
Yeah.
These ones are similarly infamous for being completely fake and not representing the game at all. In fact, these ones are so infamous that they
Yeah.
actually made an entire ad campaign that literally commented on how their ads are fake.
Guys, didn't y'all believe that all those puzzle ads were fake? And there's no such game? But today, I finally found the game. Ebony the King's Return.
Honestly, this one is...
Wait. So they're talking and complaining about fake games while they're advertising the game that people are complaining about to be fake, and it is in fact fake? Wow. That's impressive.
so bold in just like doubling down on the lie that I honestly kind of respect it. But these ads were all over the internet a few years back, just blatantly showing a game that they had no intention of actually letting you play for more than 10 minutes. But these ads were discontinued a long time ago, and they've not been running for years. And when you download Ebony, this old game is nowhere to be found, which sheds a light on another strategy these mobile game companies use to advertise their game. They use what's called A/B testing. They will create a bunch of different adverts and then roll them all out
Whichever
onto
one works,
YouTube
go with
all
that.
at once. Then they look at the statistics to see which of these ads performed the best and which of them resulted in the most downloads for the game. Whichever of these ads that they created that does the best will be kept, and the rest will get discarded.
I really have to admire the shamelessness of it. I do.
Like, not that part, but like I've done the A/B testing part. You do that on you could do that with Facebook and like Facebook ads and stuff.
Like, they don't care about,
and it doesn't matter. Like, does this represent my product? It's just like whatever sells.
anything. All they care about is getting people to download this piece of shit and play it. It's crazy.
They then take the successful
Somebody said in chat, call center energy. You are exactly right.
ad and they make some iterations of it, changing, you know, details here and there inside the ad. Then they roll out those ads again and measure their success. And they do this over and over again until they have the perfect ad to get as many downloads as possible for their game.
It's min-max.
And the most important part of all is that whatever minigame they decide to show in the advert is literally completely made up from scratch. And if one of the fake minigames in the ad starts to do well as an ad campaign, they then start making the mini game for their app to match the ad. Funnily enough,
That's crazy. That's a lot of work. I mean, they're making the money though.
Man.
most products usually start, you know, making the product first and then they make the ad to reflect the product. But mobile game companies start with the ad. And the moment this ad stops working as well as it used to, the moment people start to catch on that the game they're being advertised is completely fake, the company then changes their entire ad campaign. Make a brand new ad with a brand new fake game and spread it far and wide.
So before they have time to complain about it enough, they already just flip the script and start something new. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, so...
That is crappy, but it is a really good idea.
Oh, goddamn rotten it is. It's really impressive. Yes, I know. Imagine waking up every morning and being an employee for one of these companies. They really have to psych eval for sociopathy. I mean,
watch them have, like, the best work life ever. Everybody just goes to work and has fun, hangs out by the water cooler, gets some coffee.
I think that they don't even...
Like, yeah, we created that ad. Yeah, did good. Yeah, it did.
Even, like, they probably don't even think about it. They're probably like, okay, so, like, we're going to do this. We're going to make these games, and whichever one people like will actually make the real game. Yeah, they're not thinking about this shit at all.
starting the cycle all over again. Now, whilst I was researching this video, there was one thing that I just couldn't get my head around for the longest time. If you're a mobile game company and you have an ad that looks like this, that is insanely popular, why not just make your entire game look like this? Like, it's clearly super popular. People like it a lot and it convinces them to download your game. And there are literally thousands of negative reviews on the App Store page talking about how mad they are about the false advertising. So if you get all this backlash from your scummy marketing strategy, why not just make the entire game be just like the
Because the people that are making the game don't speak English and they don't even know what these things are saying. They just think, oh, it's another mad white person? Haha, we got him again. Hey, fuck him. Yeah, they don't even know. Oh, look at him. Look how mad he is. Yeah, that's probably the real reason.
popular ad campaign that your team came up with. Well, this is where we get to the saddest and most insidious part of the story. You see, whales are only half of the money-making strategy that these game companies employ. Because even if you get 100 million downloads on your app, even if 2 million whales rock up to your app,
that's a lot of whales.
Hand, you still have to convince those whales to spend their money in the first place. And this is where we get to the nasty part. The reason Evany is a base builder, and the reason it's been a base builder...
Because you probably have to wait time for you to build the base. 100%. But if you pay money, you can skip the wait. Let's find out.
Clash of Clans 2.0.
If I'm right.
Or maybe Clash of Clans is like copied them.
About this.
For its entire lifetime is because the base builder game is created from the ground up by very intelligent people with one single goal in mind: to be as addictive and manipulative as possible in order to get you to
What a fucking surprise. Who could have ever imagined this?
Wait, they want you to spend money?
Pressured into spending your money. And once you've started spending your money, it's designed to keep you spending it over and over again. Whales aren't just whales because they're stupid and have too much money on their hands. They're whales because they are
stupid and have too much money on their hands. And also stupid.
Unfortunately addicted to a game that they are willing to waste tens of thousands of dollars on. And this little...
I think that there is a component of whales where it's actually not a mental disorder. They just like spending money on the game because they're bad with money. They're just stupid. Yeah, they're flexers. Exactly. Yeah, they're flexing. That's what matters.
Bro, you want to see my Albion Online account?
To them, they like anime titties. Yeah, exactly. It's not a mental disorder. It's not a mental health crisis. It's just these guys like spending money on the game and bragging about it because they think it's cool.
Minigame of enemies running down the lanes at you just isn't good at making whales spend their money. It's very good at convincing people to download a game. It's fantastic marketing, but the downside of this minigame is that it's hard to monetize, whereas a base builder or an anime RPG is incredibly easy.
Is this like AFK Journey? I remember everybody was getting sponsored to play this game. Everybody got sponsored to play this game except for me. I think I was the only person on Twitch that did not get sponsored to play this game. Is it Fate Grand Order? Yeah, well, they all look the same, and it's all basically the same shit, right? I mean, let's be honest.
Monetize, and they use all...
The AFK Battler was so funny. I never downloaded it, but... Oh, hey, am I back? Cool. Okay, I think I'm back. Let me get my camera set up real quick. Nice, and it looks... Hold up. Oh, it looks so much better. Okay, that's good. Cool. All right, starting the video back up.
All of the nastiest little tricks in the book that you can possibly think of to manipulate people into spending their money. They slow your progression through the game to a crawl and then offer you the ability to buy your progression back. They intentionally don't make their games too skill-based.
Candy Crush. I think my brother-in-law was addicted to Candy Crush because he got to like level... It was like level 1000 or something. It was insane. He got to such a high level. It's like, what do you do? And he would just go to work and like play Candy Crush whenever he had like his like the off time kind of. But I always thought, I was like, dang, you were so much better than me at Candy Crush. The highest level I got to was like 50.
So that you'll be more willing to just buy chances to win. They offer
well,
you...
the reason why is because that's actually not the reason why. It's that if somebody spends $10,000 in a video game and they lose to somebody who plays it for free, do you know what that whale thinks? Maybe I might be a fucking idiot. Wait.
Yep.
Am I stupid? Wait a minute. And whenever the person who you're trying to get to spend a large amount of money on something they shouldn't be spending money on, the last thing you want them to do is to think. Thinking is the death of a sale. So don't let them think.
Limited time deals to make you feel pressured into spending money literally right now, or else the deal goes away. They make desirable characters, skins, or items impossible to directly buy and make it so that the only way to access them is through loot box mechanics that are completely random. In fact, there's this really scary, disgusting video.
Oh man, dude, this is going to live in infamy.
This goes on every single video like this. This video is in every single one.
For me, for like next 10 years.
Video on the internet called Let's Go Whaling, where this guy, this evil, dirty fucking bastard of a man, goes on a massive 20-minute talk about just how he monetizes a mobile game.
You know what's crazy though? He probably makes so much money off of taking money from everyone else.
And
I mean, I guess that's how business works. But he doesn't. He doesn't supply a good that people want.
I don't like the people that are false advertising. But at the same time, like if you're getting addicted to Fate Grand Order and spending $70,000 on it, I'm really not going to blame a lot of other people besides you on that. I mean, like you're doing that to yourself. You're like if like you're hitting yourself. What are you doing? Like at a certain point, like he's not evil. Yeah, you practice him exactly. Yeah. Like what's really going on here? Like why are we getting mad at this guy for making a game that's like addictive? Right?
I mean, he's just doing his job.
Rather than the person who's like spending a bunch of money on a game. Like this is insane. Like, at what point is this person not accountable for their own behavior?
But it's like another... I don't know. Dude bro knows he's taking money from people, and he knows what he's doing. He's manipulating people. But also, people don't need to be stupid and fall for it.
Why does it matter if the consumer doesn't regret spending the money?
Yeah, if it makes them happy, and that's what they love to do, that's fine.
Because I think that most consumers do regret spending the money. And I think that that regret sets in. It's like post-nut clarity, where it's like you're not thinking about it being a bad thing at the time, but then after you finish playing the game and you look at it again, you think this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Get it off my screen right now. That's the reason why.
Genuinely like staring in the face of Satan himself. I won't go over the entire video here. I'll just link it in the description for you to watch the whole thing, and I really do recommend you watch it because he goes over every dirty little trick in the business that mobile game companies use to pathologize spending money. And after you've finished watching that video, and after this guy has made you really angry, just think that there are dozens of people just
that are watching this and taking notes. You've got to keep in mind that this guy wasn't giving a presentation to nobody. There are people that are in the audience that are like,
bro.
They're thinking about it, man. That's what's happening. It's not like this is one dude.
This guy that work at the biggest and most profitable gaming companies in the
front row
world,
seat,
and
exactly.
they spend every moment of their working lives trying to weasel their way into your mind and into your wallet.
Of
So
course.
that is why the mobile game company can't just make their entire game look like the ad, because the game in the ad looks much more fun to play, but it's much worse at slyly convincing people to part with their hard-earned cash. And you might be sat at home thinking to yourself, well, I would never be dumb enough to fall for this stuff. I have never spent a penny on a mobile game in my life. And that's just...
You're still a plankton. And if you play these games...
They're not... Yeah, I think what they're about to say is they're not trying to appeal to you. They're only trying to appeal to people that are going to spend money.
Games, you are contributing to the ecosystem that keeps the whales alive.
Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, if you're just a regular person who's playing, as long as you're getting beat by the people that are spending money, you're doing your job.
Yep. If you're playing the game, if you're free to play, you are still playing.
Just a thing. Because you're probably right. You probably wouldn't fall for this stuff. But there are people out there...
Or you just don't play the game.
...that do, and they fall for it really hard. And as much as you might not want to admit it, those people are just like you and me. They're not dumber than you.
I think they are.
A little bit. Just a tiny bit.
I think they are dumber. Now, they might not be dumber than you about everything, but they sure are about this. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's not even a question.
They're not necessarily less able to see it for what it is than you are. They're just more prone to falling into these addiction traps than you are. They are being manipulated in one way or another by a bunch of people in suits just like this fuck.
I will say I disagree with this outlook to a degree, and the reason why is because all advertising is designed in order to get you to do something that you would otherwise not do. That's why advertising is there. It's to create awareness of something or to make it compelling. And this is the same as a YouTube title or a YouTube thumbnail. It's the same as having attractive people wearing clothes for a different brand. This is the same for everything. And that's just the way it is. I think at a certain point, a person has to take accountability for their own behavior. And if you know what you're getting into and you're spending your money on it, then you're accountable for that behavior. You do understand addiction is no different than alcohol addiction, right? Yeah, I do. And so if you want to avoid alcohol addiction, don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
It's actually really
If you want to avoid gacha game addiction, avoid gacha games.
simple. Just don't drink alcohol. That's it. I understand that there's going to be some people that are going to go and be like, oh, it's not that simple. It actually really is.
It really is. It actually is that simple. Because I drank alcohol for a long time. And then one day I was like, I'm not going to do that anymore. And then I didn't.
It's the same as if you want to lose weight.
I do still smoke weed, dog.
Eat better and start working out. It's hard to do. You might think it's challenging or it's painful, but that's what the solution is. If you don't want to get addicted to these games, then don't play these games. Don't play games? Yes, don't play the games that you think are addictive. Yes, absolutely. Privileged shit. But there's no justification. What's your justification? I'm addicted to alcohol? Who decided for you to be addicted to alcohol? You did whenever you started drinking. Everybody knows the risks to this. It's not like nobody, like people, you think people don't know about alcoholism? People don't know about being an alcoholic? What are we talking about? Like, what is this? Stop it. Depression? Oh, so you're depressed so you can just do something that damages your life and it's not your fault anymore? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. It's still your fault. Same as drugs, gambling, and collecting items? Yeah, exactly. That's kind of a bad comparison. Alcohol is like inherently bad, like a video game is supposed to be just fun. That's not true. I don't think alcohol is like inherently bad in small amounts, and I think that for the people that think alcohol is inherently bad, probably also think a lot of them think video games are inherently bad. People think that is...
Or they have drank alcohol a lot in the past, and then they think everyone should be like them and know the dangers of it, but they don't realize that not everyone takes it to that extreme. Like, you can, if you play a gacha game and you spend $30, okay. Or if you drink alcohol on the weekends, like a shot or a beer, okay. But we're not talking about that.
It's just a matter of perspective. Dumb take? No, it's not. It's not at all. If you don't want to get addicted to something, don't do it. Problem solved. People have zero accountability. Yeah, they want, oh, it's depression, it's the advertising. Get the fuck out of here. Take some accountability for your own life. Quit blaming the world because you can't control yourself.
Who spend their lives abusing quirks of human psychology to make themselves.
And that's mostly just for people who are be like, let's say you spent $10,000 on a gacha game and then you complained about it every day for the next year that you spent $10,000 on a gacha game. That would be annoying. Like, don't do that. If you're gonna spend $10,000 on a gacha game, just do it.
Insanely rich at the expense of everyday people just like you. So if you're ever watching YouTube and you see a mobile game ad that looks appealing to you, please, for the love of God, don't click on it.
That's right.
Because clicking on it is exactly what they want you to do. Thanks for
watching.
watching.
That's a fact. That's fact.
I can safely say that I've never clicked on one.
True. Absolutely. It doesn't apply once you're addicted or born with the addiction. You're right. If you're born with an addiction to something, it's different. But I don't think that's what most people are. So, here's the thing. I'll talk about that after. Like, I'll link you this video. This is, I actually have never heard this outlook. I didn't know about this as much as he explained it.
I had no idea about that. I had no idea that they were doing that because I've seen those ads everywhere. I just never clicked on them because they look dumb.
It's a good video. I really like this a lot. Born with,
like, if you can safely look at one of those ads and then be like, yeah, that's better than RuneScape. I don't know, I'll just play RuneScape.
Addiction? Yeah. So, like, some kids are, like, born addicted to crack because their moms are crack whores. Like, that's what he's talking about. That's a legit thing. It happens. Or
where'd my camera go? Camera!
Heroin. Yeah, it's just the way it is. How would you even know whenever most people, there are 7 billion people in the world? Well, because it's the same solution. It's like, I don't know all 7 billion people in the world, but I know if you cut your arm off, it won't grow back. Like, there are some things you don't need to test this with every single person in order to know it's obvious.
That is true. There it is. Alright, let me get my camera
Was
back.
Asmongold right? Uh-oh.
And then we'll go from there. I just don't... Oh. Okay, we don't want camera to fall. Good. It's all good.
So,
actually, how do you get to, let's see, I forgot again. Oh, it's that, okay. History. I think it was that one.
Up until a few days.
I did that one, I did that one. I did that one? Oh. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna watch Charlotte. All right, now we're gonna watch Charlotte because I think her videos are funny.
Hey everybody,
And this one's watching TikToks until I find the world's worst Karen.
welcome back. I'm watching TikTok until I find the world's craziest Karen. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm watching TikTok until I find the world's craziest Karen.
Wait,
Yes, no, you're not crazy. It did restart. Yeah.
go back one. Full screen. Here,
Can you enhance him right here?
Can you enhance it?
Can we enhance this?
Can you enhance it?
Hold on a second, I'll enhance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We're gonna do a quick little story time on the Karen experience that me and my girlfriends had at Fredericksburg during my birthday dinner. Let me preface all of this by saying that we went to Fredericksburg for a wine tour, so we'd gone to 3 different wineries, and yeah, we were definitely feeling the alcohol and we were definitely on the louder side, but we went home, that was at like 4 p.m., and we slept it off, and this is like at like 7 p.m., so we go to this Italian restaurant that I had reservations for. So Fredericksburg is a really small town, and the restaurant was also really like tiny and cozy. Like the seats are pretty close to each other. Anyway, we walk in, it's me and 4 other girls, so we're a group of 5, and we're just talking like normal level talking, not even about anything out of pocket, because we've had our out of pocket conversations when we were having like our little sleepover, but this is very like public approved PG conversation. So everything's going good. We order a main course, we're eating, and then the waiter sits these 2 older ladies in front of us. They're probably like late 40s, early 50s. We're taking turns like kind of going to the bathroom, like the girls, like we're getting up and going one by one. And when I'm coming back, I see one of the ladies stare at me with this weird stare. And at first I think maybe she can't see and she's trying to read my birthday sash, but she's just looking at me like this. I'm like, okay. Anyway, I order cake.
Has anyone? Oh, there's a new movie called Maxine, and then before Maxine, this other movie came out, and it basically was about this old lady who had an obsession with killing people, and then these people come to her house and then live in their barn for like a couple nights, and they're like porn actors, and then she ends up killing them all. Anyway, this is what that old lady's reminding me of. That's crazy.
The waiter comes over and he's like singing happy birthday, but it's like a very like, he's like happy birthday to you. Like it's like a lowly whisper / like sped up, and I can tell he's a little bit stressed out, and I can't tell why. And it's not like I wanted him to sing happy birthday either. I just wanted some cake. And one of my girlfriends sitting next to me, her face looks so concerned. Like she's like, so me and my other girl are like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Like what is going on? And we're tapping her. This girl is like checked out. Like she's completely ignoring us, and her face is just like that. And we're like really worried at this point because she's not responding to anything we're saying. One of our other
Yeah, what? Why? Why is she freaked out so bad? What?
other girlfriends is like, oh, they're talking about us, the ladies behind us. Anyway, the reason my girlfriend was not responding to what we were saying was because she was trying to listen to the conversation. And then those ladies get up and walk away. My friend tells me like, oh, they were like, these girls like ruined our meal, like we can't sit here or eat anymore. And I'm like, we didn't
Well, then get out then.
do anything, right? Like last I checked, like we're just talking like you do in a restaurant and eating food. So the ladies go up and go to the bar, and apparently they're like making a scene. Like they're like, I want to talk to the manager, but the waiter that we had that was serving our table and their table is like, I am the manager. They're like, no, I want to speak to someone else. And he comes up to us to like, you know, like give us a check and stuff. We're like, hey, like, we're so sorry for loud. Like, I don't know if it was a Cosmopolitan that I ordered or it was the remnants of the wine or what, but I started getting really emotional. Like, I was like kind of crying. I was like, I'm so sorry if we did anything, because that's the last thing I want to like be a disturbance to other people. And he's like, no, y'all, like, I don't.
Dang, why do people feel so bad about disturbing other people? Like, disturb them. They'll get over it. Don't feel bad about it. What do you have to feel bad for? That's crazy.
I don't know what was up with that. Like, y'all were not noisy at all. It's a public establishment. Like, everyone's allowed to talk. He said something like, I just think like they were like loopy or drunk or off their meds. And he just said that, and he was like, y'all are golden. Like, don't worry about it. And then he comes back a little bit later because he's like packing up their food in boxes. But I was just so shook. Afterwards, we were like, okay, maybe they were trying to score like a free meal or something.
Probably.
Yeah, it was a really weird Karen experience because I was like, if we were genuinely bothering them for some reason,
Just say something.
they could have just told us.
Literally, just say
a tiny
it.
little blip on a very perfect trip.
God, isn't it just weird when you're just out here living your best life? You're just chatting
Yo, people look at you and they're like, I want to be that happy. I'm about to fuck their day up.
away, having the best time ever, saying a little too much, but whatever, you're wine drunk. And then one word from somebody else just makes you go inside yourself. One word saying something like,
you need to settle down. No, you need to calm down.
If there's one way to trigger Charlotte, it's to tell her to settle down.
You're being too
Isn't that like, that's everyone? If you ask anyone to calm down, it's like, all right, bro. All right.
much. This is too much.
No, bestie. If you want to see too much, I will show you too much. But like, granted, people have said that to me before. It made me like go inside myself and think like, am I being too much? Like, did I say something rude? It literally just changes the trajectory of the entire evening. You weren't too much. You were celebrating. You were having a good time. And furthermore, if you are being too much, someone could just come to you guys and say, hey guys, like, you know, I see that you're celebrating. Happy birthday. But would you mind just like keeping it a little down? We're just trying to have a nice dinner here.
Or you can get really mad and talk to the manager.
That's all it takes. You might be a little shaken up after that too, but at the end of the day, why are you complaining to the wait staff about it? Nah, they just wanted a free meal. Is it a surprise that someone has told me that I'm too much? Listen, if I'm too much, go and find less. Go find less. Oh, sorry, kicked you there. Just kicked in. We got long legs. I'm tall. Tripod be having long legs too. She'd be sticking out her legs at me trying to play footsie. You're being too much. You're too close. Too close. Come closer. Come closer.
What are you talking about?
I just like to talk to the camera like it's a dog. When I talk to Murphy like that, he's like, what? What? I love you too. Immediate happy pup. If y'all had tails, you would be wagging when I say, come here. Hi, good morning. I'm a happy gal today. First time we're in the ring in a video. Nothing can shake me!
I'm gonna give you guys a quick story because I ran into a Karen in the wild the other day. I'm sitting at the park, minding my own business. Okay. And my dogs are asleep in the back. Totally fine. They're dead asleep, snoring, you know, with their cute little snores. And this lady's dog starts barking and growling at me, and I'm just sitting in the seat of the car. I'm just chilling. No, doing nothing, scrolling TikTok. And her dog starts going off, which woke up my dogs that start going off. And she's like, oh my God, your dogs are gonna bite my baby. Get them away from my baby. And I'm like, lady, they're in the car. They're in the car, they're in the back, they're in their beds. Like,
bro. Oops, I left my door open. Get them.
what are they gonna do? Fly up to the front and through the window past me? Good luck with that. My dogs are well behaved.
That's literally what I find so annoying. I'm sorry, you don't get to tell me that my baby is going to bite or misbehave. I get a little mama protective when it comes to my dog. I do. He's a good boy. He's not gonna do nothing. Don't you be talking about my puppy like that? How dare you? I didn't even raise him. I just know he's a suck. He's totally a beta, but it's totally fine.
And I'm just like, okay, whatever. And she's like, if they're gonna be aggressive and try to bite me or my baby, I'm gonna have to call somebody to come get them. And
To call somebody, you're about to have to call the police for a dead dog. And a dead human.
And I stopped being nice at that. After that, I stopped being all nice, and I was just like, okay, first of all, my dogs are once again in the back seat, in their beds. They're hooked up in their harnesses for their safety when we're driving and stuff. And as I'm explaining this to her, she's like, they're so aggressive. They're going to bite my baby. They're going to bite me. I'm elderly. I could have had a heart attack if they try to bite me. And I'm like,
don't care.
Okay. Whatever you say, Karen. And at that point, I was already, like, irritated. I'm like, you know what, ma'am? How stupid are you going to look when you call animal control or the police to try to come get my dogs when they're literally in the back seat in the car? Like, they haven't even come out to see your dog.
I feel like she's in that, like, position to where, like, someone did something so stupid and out of pocket that you don't even know how to respond. It's just kind of like... It's just like, it's just insane. If It'd be like walking around in Walmart and someone come up to you and be like, don't hit me with your car. You're like, bro, I'm walking in Walmart with you. I don't have my car. You're like, what do I respond with?
They literally, because it was downpouring, they literally went out to go pee and then they wanted to go back in their beds, which, I mean, like, poo. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, lady. I was done with her by the end of that, and I was like, you know what, I'm not...
Don't engage.
You know I'm like, you know what, ma'am, you
Don't
look great.
engage.
Okay? I roll up the window. And as she's leaving, I then proceed to roll down the window again. I proceeded to blare the song Go Yourself by Machine Gun Kelly featuring Black Bear.
Nice. Honestly, I genuinely feel like the only way to deal with a Karen is to be a bigger Karen. Or you make them think that you're absolutely deranged. Like,
so you're like, yes, exactly. All right, so if you're in that situation, bro, I would start, like, if someone came up to me randomly and started saying that, well, I don't have a dog, I have a cat. If they were saying that my cat's gonna bite them and stuff, I would start screaming and be like, oh, I'm being attacked by your dog, until they left. Just get out of the car and be like, your dog has me by the foot. Oh, no.
Mented. Good song choice, but I would have put on... Have you ever heard the song Poo Bum Poo Bum? I can't play it here, and I'll have to sing it very badly because otherwise I'll get a copyright claim. Poopy, 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 bum, bum. Just be super immature, you know? Just... Like, imitate everything they do and talk to them like they're your little brother.
Yeah, well, you know,
I hate these videos. All of these videos make me just like, my whole body, it just makes it... Oh, I can't even, just looking at this picture, just looking at this person right now, I'm just like, like, get away from me. I don't want you near me. Get away.
I got work to do. Go do your work.
No,
Bro, she's shaking. Her hand's shaking.
Come out here and sweep now. I gotta move my... You can do whatever you want. My basketball hoops, so move.
Where do you get 2 phones from? Why does she have 2 phones? I got 2 phones.
You can do whatever you want. I'm moving my basketball hoops. I got work to do. You're in the way. Why don't you go to work by bus? Why don't you shut your mouth? Make me. No. Make me. Yeah, hit me. Hit me like you did the last time.
Go ahead and make me. Go ahead, hit me. Go.
With the face, with the cones. Come on. I have it all. Yeah. So I'm gonna sue you. You keep saying that, but you haven't done anything. It's gonna happen. Yeah, that's funny because every time you say that. Right now. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. I'm documenting everything. You can document you. I don't really care.
Yeah, I love people, bro. I'm documenting everything. Like, okay, cool. You're in the wrong though, so like.
They're over there. Go sit over there. No, because the ball comes over here.
Work. The ball comes over here. You steal it. Remember, we had that problem already. Nah. Not happening.
Yo, that's a real life person who takes kids' balls after they lose them in their yard. That's crazy. That's like it's a real life person who will keep neighborhood toys.
I don't steal no balls.
Not happening.
In front of my house. Go to 37 Westbury Avenue.
I don't live at 37 Westbury Avenue.
Ooh, a tone change.
That's because she forgot what she was talking about.
31 either.
30. Well, I have it.
Good for you. I don't care. You think I really care?
You're going to be summoned. You're going to be
good.
I'm going to get you. You don't belong in front of my house. You don't belong in front of my house.
Could you...
Isn't that public property?
You're over.
You run her out. Go ahead, say it again. Run me over. That's what you wish me dead. You said it so many times. Got you right on tape now, baby.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Good for you.
Go where your children, grandchildren are.
At least I
got work. You see I'm working out here. Get away from me.
What is she doing? She's not working at all.
You're here.
She has not done 1 ounce of work since there's no work is being done.
You don't belong in front of my house. You're a harassing bully.
Do you know that you don't own the street?
Do you know I'm working here?
Do you know you don't own the street?
Do you know
Hey, I'm working here.
Do you know you don't own the street? Do you know you don't own the street? Do you know you don't own the street? Do you know you don't
I like this part. Alright, so this is the funny part. They should just do this the whole time. That would be great.
own the street? You live in Plainview. What's that got to do with anything? You don't live in front of my house.
I can live anywhere I want.
No, you can't.
Oh my gosh.
I got work to do and you got to move.
Make me.
Car. Get out of here.
Make me.
Get out of here.
Make me.
Make me. Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes.
No, they won't.
See, little brother.
You are very, very, I don't know where you were brought up, but your mother did a bad job. And you're training your daughter just like that.
Like you did to your mother?
You're a bully.
Like you did to your mother?
You don't know.
Oh, yeah, like you did to your mother?
My mother loved
And like
me.
you owe that lady money over there?
I owe nobody nothing. I'm a millionaire. A
Oh my
millionaire.
God.
A millionaire.
You hear
You're
that,
not.
people?
You got a little piece of junk of a house.
She's a millionaire. Do you hear that?
Yes,
She's
I
a
am.
millionaire.
Oh, her phone is shaking.
Yeah, but she has to have reduced taxes because she's a millionaire. She has
It's
to get
none
food
of your-
stamps because she has a millionaire.
So you've been checking out my finance?
Yo, her her whole face is shaking now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You've been checking out my finances?
What is happening?
You're checking out.
Where's your
You're
fiance?
checking-
What happened to Clark?
He's coming. He's coming. He's on his way.
How come he hasn't moved
He's on his
in?
way.
How come he hasn't
It's
married
none
you
of your
yet?
business yet. It's none of your business.
Because there's no wedding, there's no fiance, there's
yes,
nothing.
there is.
Dang, bro.
Oh my God. Where'd you book your wedding? I want to make sure I go.
It's not. You're not going. I wouldn't have a fat slob like you.
What the hell is even happening?
Anyway.
Fat number.
Does anyone have not
Yo, bro. This is going all out now.
a clue what's even happening in this video?
No idea. There's no work that was ever done. She didn't do any work.
Oh, this is the most immature fight I've ever seen. What is happening? That make me had her lost for words. Make me. Honestly, she was a little shook after hearing that. Like, this is why it's like, I know you are one of mine. I know you are one of mine. Make me. Just act like an idiot. Seriously. Treat it like it's one big joke, because it is. This is absolutely fascinating. I don't know what is happening in this video.
I got work to do.
Go do your work.
No,
I'm not
I have
stopping
to
you.
come out here and sweep now. I gotta move my.
All I know is it just feels like this lady's yelling at me, and I don't know why. Anybody else feel like that? Do we have a part 2? Oh, there is a part 2. Maybe we
No
get some more
way.
contacts with the part
No way.
Part 2? I don't know what's happening! No trespassing.
Just get your kids over that way.
Oh, she causing problems for other people too.
Yo, this lady has caution tape in front of her driveway. Why? This is something you should not be focusing on in your life.
Okay.
That'll be the day. You do realize that you're on your own camera? Do you realize you're on your own camera?
What is she sweeping? She had to come out there and sweep? What is she sweeping?
Nobody's in your face, that's the problem.
Oh, that's comical.
Dude.
That
She sits in her garage in a chair? Why?
is just comical. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of like a little yappy Pomeranian that just barks for no reason. You know, they're just like, right? No reason or rhyme to it. Get out of my face! Meanwhile, she's in people's faces. I mean, the fact that you're upsetting more than just the lady holding the camera and also other people in the neighborhood. Like, she literally just sits here in her garage and yells at people all day.
That's crazy, bro.
The only difference between her and a Pomeranian is she's got a phone camera. All bark and no bite.
You're going to be summoned.
It's the no trespassing sign for me. Why would anyone want to get anywhere near you? I'm sorry. Why? I do not want to be near you ever. Why? Why do you think I need a sign telling me to stay away? Bestie, I'm away. I'm far away. Oh, another. Oh, we have another. Oh, goody, 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 goody. The saga continues.
Oh no, bro. There's no way. This lady is... yeah. This lady is stopping people from going across the public part of her driveway where the sidewalk is. That's insane, bro.
Oh, she's blocking us.
So wait, people aren't allowed to walk on the sidewalk? Kids aren't allowed to walk on the...
She put trash cans. She didn't expect that person to come up and be like, move.
Sidewalk, they have to go around the pylons. Oh my lord, oh my god. She's got a chair and umbrella. And she sits outside and yells at little kids all day.
Oh, is she not?
Oh my god. Oh.
What happened?
Garbage can down.
Dang.
This is just pure entertainment, honestly. Y'all are
This is great. This is amazing.
just entertaining each other at this point.
And it's like, because she's doing this, people are going to be mean to her in the neighborhood. Like, of course.
I would just bring those kids over and be like, kids, come here. Let me tell you.
Any way that we can annoy you as a neighborhood, as a community, we're gonna do it. Like, that's what they're all probably thinking.
The legend of the wild Karen. This woman sits on that chair in the shade, no doubt. Gotta keep her skin fresh. Ain't no melon.
Doing what? Literally just watching people? That's weird, bro. Like, you have to have something mental going on.
Noma for this Karen. She sits in this chair with her umbrella all day long, making sure people do not walk on her area of the sidewalk. That's what's happening here. I would love it if these were my problems. Why does she care so much? It's a sidewalk. Let people walk. I wish I had that kind of time. Literally, like, I wish this was my biggest problem, like, genuinely. Okay, hear me out. All the neighbors get together and form a long line and walk the sidewalk daily. I mean, you kind of are...
I mean, I think they do that already.
Already are walking the sidewalk daily. Oh god, there's more! When all you want to do is walk down the sidewalk and instead you get a shower. Are we watering the lawn or the street? The pedestrians, actually.
That's crazy. She put sprinklers in front of her sidewalk. And they're gonna have to go all day. Just to keep people off the sidewalk.
So she just puts her sprinklers so that
I cannot imagine, bro. If she does that every day, what her water bill must be.
people avoid it. Kind of smart, honestly. Touche, Karen. Lucky for me, I love puddles. Oh, look at her, look at her, look at her.
Right.
Look at her, look at her, look at her.
Is she sitting out there in the rain? Did it rain? Or is she just using a bunch of sprinklers?
She's sitting there on her lawn chair, asserting dominance. Time to have a water fight! Who's got the balloons? Love it. Love to see it. Go get your Nerf gun. Oh, I didn't realize we're having a water fight. I'd get some soap and pretend to shower right there. Make sure you're wearing all white, you know? She's giving you a show, you give her a show. Walk on the other side. Okay, so you think the other elderly neighbors and my grandkids should walk in the street because of her? No, we do not think that. We do not think that. This person thinks that, but I do not. Like, this kind of thing just makes me want to be petty. My goodness, there's actually so many parts to this. Watering the lawn 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay.
That's crazy. She's. I'm sorry. I know that peaked. Wow. Dude, she's just spending all that money on water. She's like, fuck everyone. I'm using the water.
So we're just gonna water, keep the water on at night, flood the street, because we don't want people walking on our sidewalk. Look at that. Oh my god, that's concerning. Yeah. I don't feel like this is allowed. What a waste of water. Come on now.
The lawsuit?
And she's harassing and
Okay.
for my life.
Your life?
I want her behind us, and
But the cops come every day and they won't do anything because I have done nothing wrong. Oh, the cops don't mean anything. Oh,
The cops
okay.
don't mean anything, eh?
Yes. In order to get somebody arrested, you have to go through the cops.
Get away from my home. I'm calling the cops right now.
Do it. Call them.
Does she have a second phone?
I would love to see
Oh,
them.
she
Call
does.
them.
Oh, look at
Okay,
her.
Call them. Yeah.
She has a second phone just to call the cops on.
Double the Karen.
I'm not doing anything.
Get away from me.
You're harassing me by putting the sprinkler on me.
I'm not over by you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, call them, please. Good. I can't wait to talk to them when they get here. Oh, that just
Whoa. Whoa.
shows the level of insanity.
Yeah, you're insane.
Yeah, okay.
You're insane.
Uh-huh.
You're so smart.
Yeah.
You think you're smart, but you're not.
Okay.
You're an idiot.
Yeah? Great.
Interesting
Prove it to
choice
me.
of words.
I love how at the end she always reverts to name calling.
When?
Your pants.
Yeah, my pants. Is that what you do at your age? I'm sorry.
Dang.
You should get diapers.
She's harassing me. Tell her.
No, I'm just videoing someone who
No,
continues
I'm
to video me.
somebody that's over in front of my
Has a
car.
camera in
Oh
front of
my
me
God.
every day, and my children.
Taking pictures
She
of
takes
me
pictures of
and
children. Is that appropriate?
going to hit me.
Pictures of little children. She yells at my child. It's on file. There's a police report.
This is fascinating. Oh God, she's got two phones now.
Yeah.
Come on, you know, it's not going to happen, baby.
She's always had two phones the whole time.
Oh, what's not gonna happen? What are you threatening?
Is she recording with both of her phones, or is that she holding up the police call?
You threatening me.
Stop threatening.
Get away. Get your flowers off.
I'm getting water. You're wasting water, so I'm using it for a good purpose.
Go turn
There's
your
nothing.
water on.
Why would I? You're wasting water. This is environmental issues. You're wasting
Oh, she's got
water.
a fence too now. Wow.
It keeps evolving. At first it was just a little bit of tape. Now there's a fence. Or then it moved to water sprinklers. Now there's a fence.
It is actually. I live
This
in this
is
world. I care about
crazy.
it.
Good. Go get your bag taken care of.
What does that
My
mean?
goodness.
That's right. Turn your back and go inside.
Oh dear.
I have every right to stand right here as long as I want. I'm protecting my children. My son is coming off the bus very soon.
Oh my goodness. Like honestly at this point I just genuinely feel like she's just had like a little bit of like a breakdown, you know, like a little bit of a mental breakdown because like who in their right mind would do this? Oh God, it's continued into the fall. Dude. We are in autumn now and this is still going on.
She has had like a lot of bit of mental breakdown. She's had a full-on mental breakdown.
Oh dear.
I suggest you back up out of my space.
I suggest you back. This is my car. I'm sorry, just don't come in my face.
Oh my God. You can't be serious. Seriously? Okay, so just so everybody's up to speed, the issue that this woman has is she does not want anyone walking on the sidewalk in front of her house. I fail to understand how nothing can be done about this. Like, at the very least, harassment. At the very, very, very least. But you're also wasting water. You're also, you know, you could argue that that's kind of vandalizing. I don't know, because you're flooding the street. This is just ridiculous because, like, how are you actually putting up with this? I don't get it. I never really thought that I would ever have to deal with something like this. I'm trying to help you solve this problem, honestly.
Insanity.
And this is where we're leaving it. We've got new pylons.
What is this, bro? How? I want to talk to this lady now. I don't understand why. Why are you so concerned with the front of your house? Like when you die, no one is going to care about the front of your house.
New signs. Oh my lord. Stop hitting a senior. Stop bullying a senior. Oh my. Jeez. Oh, come on, man. Like, seriously, why would you get up every single day and do this. Like, do you actually have nothing better to do? That's
And she's just like trapping herself in her house. She put a gate.
sad. You know, that's a little sad. I don't know how one of you hasn't moved yet. At that point, it's like, I'm not moving. Imagine that's literally your life, you know? How did it start? No idea. She's been doing this since 2008. My God. Oh dear. 2008? I think that her goal is just to get everybody to leave the neighborhood. But if you don't want to be around people, sell your house and go live in the woods. But knowing this woman, she'll be doing it to the deer and the coyotes and the
Get off of my lawn, you stupid deer.
bears, and they won't be as nice about it. Just so everyone is clear, the sidewalk in front of your house is public property. No matter how much you want it to be your property, it is public property. All right, shall we do some Reiki? I feel like that kind of ended on like a little bit of like a negative note. So let's like pick
That was funny.
things up a little bit. Okay, let me just pull away the negative energy. Oops, what's that? Sorry. It's all a video. It's just a video. It's not happening to you. It's not. You're gonna go and you're gonna have an amazing
Why do I feel calmer?
day. You're gonna have a nice little cup of coffee, maybe a martini. You're gonna feel nice and good. Hope you relax and watch some TV. Say hi to your mom. Say hi to your dad. Say hi to your loved ones. Don't forget.
It's actually making me calm.
They'll appreciate it. Subscribe!
Okay.
Pretty toxic.
Okay, I'm gonna take a tiny little break. I'm gonna take my cat outside and everything. I'll be back on about an hour and a half. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thanks for chatting, and you're all amazing. And we'll see you in just a little bit. Thank you so much for watching.